into a realm where the pulse of sports thrills and the spark of technology sizzles. Join Ronald Unk Bolware and your charismatic host, Jay, aka Jonathan Anderson. Together, they unpack the latest in sports and technology. This is Noonish Sports and Tech.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your favorite day of the week, baby. Hooters is closing. It won't be Wings Wednesday too much longer. You'll just know Wednesday by Noonish, baby. Your favorite sports show that comes on sometime around noon every Wednesday, every week. Besides last week, we came on Thursday. But if you didn't know, man, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Let me turn these hitters down. A.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, man. You know, having a great time here. You know, come enjoy the fun. You know, I'm here. We inviting you into the building today. We got my Unc, Ronald Bolware, in the house. What up,
Just not much, man. Just ready to go. You know, glad to see Y here.
Oh yeah.
You know, we missed her last week.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
but we're glad she's here today.
Yeah, we definitely got CY back in the building. And matter of fact,
let's get it started.
We ain't gonna delay this thing any further. What up, Miss CY? How you doing, girl?
CY.
Hi, boys. How are you feeling?
Hey, CY. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Trip to Ghost gonna hurt itself today.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you got that half big style.
Boys.
Doing what it do.
Hey, it's gonna be a good show today.
Well, thank you so much. I haven't had power in days, so this is like 3-day-old hair. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe it's just don't wash your hair and it'll just blow for you, you know?
Hey,
I never would have known.
See why? Just tell them like this. You can't hear because you woke up like this.
Yeah. Oh, sir. Well, you know what? I did. And I, at one point, was like, oh, shit, I'm not going to have power. What am I going to do? Am I going to have time to put makeup on? So just in case I didn't, I wanted to be able to be ready like Unc is with my glasses. Just in case I needed to hide my face. But I'm glad I was able to do my makeup. Unc, how do you even do this, Unc? I can barely see
well,
you guys on my screen.
Hey,
hey, it's always something bright shining in our eyes.
That future, man.
Yeah.
My future's so bright.
My future is so bright, but like literally, I don't know how you do it. Can I give a shout out to the brand that I'm representing here with my sunglasses, though?
Absolutely.
Very exclusive. Can't get it anywhere. DG, aka Dollar General. Who knew they had the best sunglasses?
Man, what? Dollar General
Who
like
knew?
That? When Dollar General started going in like that, you know?
I don't know. I'm not joking. I am just notoriously bad about keeping my sunglasses in good shape. So I'm like, why would I spend $100 or however much on sunglasses if I'm gonna lose them at a NASCAR race? So Dollar General, $125.
Hey, I might have to go to Dollar General now. I'm kind of like you, see, why I'm gonna spend a lot of money. You know, I'm a little over Dollar General, but $29-$39, that's about how I go. Cause I do them too bad, you know.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've had that problem time and time again in my lifetime as well. Just losing the expensive glasses and hanging on to the ones that I paid $5 for years.
Yeah, it seems like they always around.
Man, it's like, what? It's like, I'm still happy.
My favorite pair of glasses, this is so embarrassing. Shout out to my eye surgeon. My favorite pair of glasses are the ones they gave me when I got LASIK eye surgery.
Yeah.
And they were just like these plain black glasses. I wore the hell out of it. They were very expensive. If you really think of it, like $5,000 for my LASIK surgery, $5,000 glasses, but they were like these like flimsy promo type of glasses, but they were great. I felt like I could see sharp, like,
oh yeah.
they were great. I held on to those for for a long time.
Oh man, in my young 20s, I used to love going to places that handed out them bright colored little Ray-Ban looking glasses. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Those are still in. Those are still in. I was on a
summertime.
13th birthday party the other day. They're still in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite color in those? I was a neon green and blue guy myself.
Ooh, I loved I've really never really been a pink girl, but I liked the blue. I like green, but they also had like a purpley. It wasn't, I don't know, it was kind of a purple color, and I liked that too. Purple's my
Purpley
favorite.
pinky ones?
I think
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
That's the one.
I will rock purple because it's a royal color, but I'm a boy. So.
Oh my God. Okay.
Unc got some pink gators down there. You know?
Hold on. It's Women's History Month, okay? We can't say the pink is for girls. I guess that can girls be on sports broadcasts or what?
No, absolutely. I'm just saying, like, when you have a reveal party, like, it's
No.
That's as far as it goes with me. I'm not.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what pink. Hey, see why?
Sir.
Pink is for girls and strong men. Weak men can't wear pink.
I mean, I got pink in my closet.
I mean, no. Okay, I wasn't referring to you, Jay, but I'm just saying. No, I mean, now it can be a preference, but you just may not choose to. But if you can't wear it because it's pink, it's not the color, it's you.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
I get you. I feel you.
Because I got several pink shirts. I got 2 pair of pink shoes,
Yeah.
And I want a 3rd pair of pink shoes.
Okay, well, next week, I hope you guys have your pink on and ready for the show.
Okay. You might not be able to see my pink. It might be on my feet.
Yeah. I'll clap real hard and go like this.
Hey, but I will wear a pink shirt. Just send me a friendly reminder to wear pink next week.
Okay.
So what's the occasion for the pink?
Just for fun, just to show that you can.
Yeah. I do it for fun, maybe sometimes, depending on the.
Just to show for fun.
Anywho's, Miss First Lady, let's get to the money, girl. So
Let's.
You said that it's not only Women's Month, but actually, we can start with this Formula One Drive to Survive, right?
Okay, yes, this weekend. Cancel your plans, cancel your plans. Let me put my glasses on because big news coming. Drive to Survive is back on Netflix starting this weekend. And you know how they do it. They drop the whole season all at once, which is so toxic for me because I will binge watch the whole thing because I love Formula One so much. We're back. Okay. Now some buzz has been leaked about Drive to Survive this season, and they're saying that there's some really key storylines missing from the show. Example being that Checo from Red Bull, they don't really talk about him leaving because he's not there anymore, right? Liam Lawson has replaced him in that seat. So they don't really give him a goodbye, which I think is like, he's been in the sport, a decent amount of years. He's had his wins. He's been a key member of Red Bull and other teams. So there's a lot of commentary around like, so we're not going to say goodbye to him. Like what's going on? So that's like a key message that's missing. I'm blind, so I got to take these off. But,
you got to get used to it in the club like on the weekend. Try to do it on the show.
I gotta practice before I try to unk it before noon. But no, there's some key storylines that are missing, but it does sound like, and I thought this the second that Lewis Hamilton announced he was no longer going to be at Red Bull, I was like, oh shit, they're about to load this up. They're going to eat it up and Drive to Survive. So it sounds like most of the big stories are there. But I'm excited. I will report back my initial findings. But you guys absolutely, I know we have a lot of new viewers. Maybe there's people who don't know Formula One. This is yet another chance, guys, for you to chime in.
I mean, that's what got me interested in it. I was actually visiting a doctor's office, going to rehydrate myself. And while I was sitting there with my feet propped up in this concierge space,
nice.
There was a nice little Drive to Survive show on the tube that I'd never seen before, and I started getting into it in a little 45 minutes that I was sitting in that room. And I went home and I watched more. That's how I knew about BWP, driving in the pink and the blue. I started learning about things I didn't pay attention to. I didn't know it was so much money going into F1. Like I knew nothing about F1, but that's absolutely what got me interested in it. And I have several friends that
Yeah.
watch F1 now because of Drive to Survive.
I think it has like the same effect as kind of Hard Knocks and some of those other
Absolutely.
shows where it's not just the races, right? It's giving you like the stuff you might not hear about off the track. And I think that's what got people hooked in, is they got attached to the driver stories and in a different way. And I think that's something that every season with Hard Knocks, I'm like, a player I've never heard of, first episode, and by the end of like they're getting cut from the team and I'm crying about it. I'm like, like that's my guy. It's been 3 episodes. That's the same thing. Like you get these inside looks on their emotions and their thoughts and their feelings going into these races and the tough dynamics that are there. So yeah, Drive to Survive is coming back. So what I'm looking forward to seeing is Lewis Hamilton and that commentary, how they kind of unveil that. What are they going to do about Danny Ricciardo? The come up of McLaren to be a dominating world champion, winning constructor champion for the first time in a long time. So I'm excited to see those and of course the drama that went around. So yeah, coming out right ahead of
Gotta
the
love the drama.
Love the drama.
Got to love the drama, man.
Yeah.
Love the team.
Yeah,
so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I think Hard Knocks typically, it's catering to a fan base, right? Like, and other people, like I don't watch the New York Giants Hard Knocks. Like, if it's a team that I'm interested in looking at, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch North Carolina's this year, right? It's very cool, but I think Drive to Survive is a little cooler because we're looking at a global sport. I don't know too many other global sports outside of like PGA golf, right? Where people like consistently or globally are competing against each other, right? You have the Olympics every 4 years. You got, hockey, I guess, but it's NHL, which is an American league, right? But F1 is like global and it's dope. So it's really introducing the sport to a lot of folks. I think even more so than Hard Knocks. I don't know. I love what they done. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the show.
I think one day we'll get maybe we'll get a version of Drive to Survive that zooms in on maybe a particular team, but I think there's so many ongoing storylines that intertwine. So that's like spot on. Like it's not just focused on a team, it's looking at the league, and there's only 10 teams and 20 drivers total. So it's like a really cool way, I think, to give a glimpse for the fans. So clear your schedule, Unc. Sorry, you're not going to get in your 50,000 steps on Saturday. You should be watching Drive to Survive.
Cancel your plans.
Cancel your plans. Tell your wife you guys are staying in, ordering pizza and wings. It's Drive to Survive weekend.
Okay, all right. Netflix, Drive to Survive.
Write it down. Write it down. But yeah, I'm stoked.
And I know you mentioned it being Women's Month, but around here it's Women's Month as well. But it's also Motorsports March.
I think I've penned that. Is that a thing? Because I feel like it should be
trademark
Motorsports March, because wow, so many things happening. Can I jump into it?
Please do.
All right, guys. Now, ahead of Formula One coming back. So Drive to Survive is this weekend, but it's not for another week that we race out in Australia, which is going to be very exciting. They did some preseason testing and things. So we've got preseason testing for Formula One already happening. Nice. We've got the race obviously coming up in a few weeks. But prior to all of that, IndyCar and NASCAR are off to a crazy start already. IndyCar had their race out in St. Petersburg. Palou won, Alex Palou. They're fun to watch, but I think like it's a long season for both Indy and NASCAR. NASCAR's already in their like third or fourth race. They've had a back-to-back win already with Chris Bell winning at COTA, which I don't know if you guys have seen. So COTA is kind of an interesting track. Circuit of the Americas is in Austin. A lot of different teams race there. So you'll see NASCAR does a kind of a different setup, but Formula One also races. That's the one that I got to go to in Austin a couple of years ago. Really interesting to see how they reform and reshape the tracks for these different leagues of driving. So yeah, things are happening. So like, again, if you have not ever watched any type of car racing or you're new to it, you have so many different ways to tap in March while you're filling out your March Madness brackets. You can be watching IndyCar, NASCAR, Formula One, Formula E, all things happening. So yeah. It's a good time to be alive, if you know what I mean.
It's a great time to be alive.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, it's Motorsports March. What you think?
Motorsports March, March Madness, but for cars.
If you like me, you love speed. So hey, Motorsports March should be very enticing to your soul.
I think it's the best. It's the best time of the year. But yeah, I think it's a great time for fans. I'm really excited about it. You know that kind of like what is it called? It's like when post Super Bowl, it's kind of a little depressing. Like, what are you doing with your Sundays? I'm not watching football all day. I have to go out and do yard work. You know, I don't have an excuse.
You got that going on.
Yeah, like it's
who watches TV? You know, I think God's disappointed in us just sitting down staring at a wall when he's looking at us from up top. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, bro, get up and move. Don't do something.
Exactly. So I just feel like it is, you know, I think it's Sundays are replaced now with driving and racing, and I think it's a good time to get through the lull until we're back with football in a couple months.
Man, it is a lull, but it's all good. It's a
yeah.
lull, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all
really
come
fun.
get to know Noonish, man. We can teach you a lot, you know, about F1 and NHL and the Ring the Bell series, man. This is an educational experience in the off season for the NFL.
True.
And speaking of NHL, you know, we got those Dallas Stars getting it in right now. You know, something to look forward to around
Guys, let me put because the stars are just glowing. I'm back. Things are going well. Okay. Things are going well for the Dallas Stars. Now, I know you guys will probably jump into this later, but I think since the last time I joined the show, Luka got traded. Kyrie tears his ACL.
Oh,
AD was out. Like, what else can the Mavs need to relax? Okay. They need to relax.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, if you guys are going through a Mavs depression, Mavs mania is no longer Mavs fan for life until now, I feel. If you're looking for a team, yet again, I'm here to promote and pitch you on the Dallas Stars because I have run some basic figures and basic numbers, and there's a 99.99999% chance we're going to the playoffs. Okay. Yeah. And I'm not saying we're not just going to be there. All right. I feel like we have a solid chance
to do something,
to make some noise, to rumble around a bit. And last night, Thomas Harley scores the fourth goal of the game. They were tied. They had 4.8 seconds left in the game before they were headed to overtime. I hate overtime because it's sudden death in hockey. I don't know if you guys know that, but literally there's no, you know, giving everybody a chance. It's literally sudden death, which is absolutely terrifying. So Thomas Harley scores with 4.8 seconds left to win the game against the Devils. And that's just like showing you, like, they're hot. They're spicy right now. They've got a couple players out with injuries, but the trade deadline is approaching. So there's some buzz about who they might pick up to fill some gaps. But I'm feeling really, really confident. So again, while you're learning about motorsports and you're bored on the Mavs, now's your time to watch the Stars.
Man. Yeah, absolutely. Very good time.
Pretty good time to be playing decent because city of Dallas feels like it's crumbling right now in sports.
We really have had it so hard. Like I'm not gonna go because I know you guys are gonna talk about it, but like some people, I don't think it was you guys, but somebody told me they thought that the Mavs were purposely tanking their own valuation or like their own, you know, hype and value behind it. They raised ticket prices, all these things happen. I'm like, why would they be doing that? Do you guys have any speculations on why this is all happening? Why us and why now? What's the vibe?
And, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but to me, you know, things just seem a little bit, you know, negotiating right around now. You know, like somebody's flexing. And it's like, hey, we're gonna do this, man. Regardless of what the people think around here, we're gonna make our moves. And if y'all don't do something about what we're looking to do here in the near future, we're gonna make a move. You know, and that's what it's feeling like, man. You know, I feel like we're getting whooped right now as fans. As Mavericks fans, I feel like we're getting jumped by the front office of the Mavericks.
Do you guys feel like this? I mean, you're the most educated sports fans that I know, and I feel like
stars. You were
Stars
right
fans.
First.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like this reminds you of any other franchise issues like this? Like, does this feel familiar at all? Because I was like racking my brain. Like, does this remind you of another time in another sport, maybe, where we felt something similar? Because this just feels like a lot to digest. Is there like another team or time that feels like reminiscent of this?
Oh, okay, I'll let you answer that first. Because you've seen it a few more times than I have.
Yeah, I mean, it has happened several times in sports where you're like, what are they doing? Where I actually, when the Mavericks won the championship and then dismantled that team, I mean, I was like, why they trading him? Why they don't bring him back?
Yeah.
So once they won the championship, they had about 6 or 7 players that didn't come back the next year. So I don't know. It's been done in sports a couple times, but this is right at the height of Luka's career and his magic in Dallas. So it's kind of rare.
I mean, to me, Seattle Supersonics comes to mind when they were just basically yanked out of Seattle, but they wouldn't build a new arena. So very similar. And moved to Oklahoma City. The Houston Oilers come to mind.
Oh, interesting.
They went to
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Even the Cleveland Browns, when that whole situation took place, when they they shut down the Browns and moved to Baltimore, and we didn't have Cleveland Browns for a little while, right? And then they just came back here, last 10, 15 years or so, something like that. So, I mean, it feels, and it's not like, Dallas is the third or fourth largest metroplex in the USA. We're not a small market, but we're not LA, we're not New York, you know what I mean? So we're not even, I don't know. I can just say LA and New York.
Yeah, y'all just say LA and New York. Yeah. Because as far as media, Dallas has a strong media presence because the Dallas media is pretty much, so far as being ruthless and being followed, is only led by New York, not even LA.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And now the Metroplex is so big. I mean, we looking upwards of 10 million people around DFW, right?
Yeah.
So we're definitely one of the larger Metroplexes in the U.S. So it's not that we're a small market, but Seattle's not a small market.
Yeah, totally.
But it's not Dallas.
It's not Dallas.
No, it's not even that's a whole different category.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel good. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I went to my first Mavs game post Luka trade, and they need like a new term, like BCAD. We need a post Luka trade vibe.
Hey, that's already coined it.
What is it?
It was AD and BC after Doncic. And before, who was my C?
Wait, that's so good. I just threw that out there. Wait, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I threw it out there a few weeks ago. I can't remember how I did it though. But
after Doncic, that's so funny. Okay, well, I went to my first game in whatever day AD, and I will say, but like the Mavs are kind of like overcompensating for all things. Like the production value since the last time I went, was just a couple of months ago, like went up, but they very quickly, like Luka's face off of everything. Obviously, they replaced it, but they just have like, I mean, it's a lot. It was loud. It was, it was good. I mean, it was good. It was the fans. It was like a Hispanic Heritage Night or something. So they had like a lot of things happening. It was really fun, but you can tell like that the energy is a little bit different. And my friend that I went with, my dear friend Monica, she is a major Kyrie fan, and she looked at me during the game and she was like, I feel like he's working so hard. He's going above and beyond, even more than he already, he's already a great player, but I feel like he's really pushing it. Yeah. She was like, if he gets injured, what happens? And I was like, I don't know. I don't like to think about it, but
that's the environment that was created by the fans having the freak out session. Like AD shouldn't have come back as quickly as he did. If you notice, Luka didn't play for like 4 or 5 games he was on the Lakers. Like AD should have taken that same path, like, and healed up. But when everybody's freaking out, bringing caskets to the goddamn steps of the arena, like tripping out, like the players now feel a huge responsibility to dig out of this hole. You know what I mean? Because the only way to make people forget about that stuff is to win. And I mean, Kyrie, absolutely, I was thinking about that. AD, same way he got hurt. Kyrie has been, he's the guy. And of course I want to see Kyrie go hard, but AD down. Yeah. Basically, all the injuries we've had, like, I feel like Kyrie put the weight of the world on his shoulders, and
Truly.
when you go out and you're already a solid player, man, but when you're going out and doing more, like whenever I tried to do more, I often messing up. I often messed up. You know what I'm saying? When I try to do more, like injuries happen, things happen, man. But it's the environment that we caused by this big freak out that we had. I had to talk to somebody yesterday online. I was like, bro, relax. Like the Mavs were here before Luka. They're gonna be here after. Are you a Mavs fan or you a Luka fan? If you're a Luka fan, go be a Lakers fan.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But don't sit here and keep talking about the owner or the GM. The GM was getting praised for years until this move. I said he's been 99% good since he's been here. I say one move and everybody wants to cut his head off.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like Nico's not a bad GM. Y'all just don't agree what he did, but he knows more than you. Yeah. So if you're a Mavs fan, be that. And if not, then carry on. You know what I'm saying? We got to put on our big boy pants and move forward, or things like this are going to continue to happen. Now the players feel the pressure, and it's pretty whack.
Yeah.
It's pretty whack. But anyways, First Lady.
Are you sweating right now? Are you all right? You got fired up there for a second. My little brother just commented on the YouTube channel and said, put Nico on the court. Maybe we should have some open tryouts. Whenever, you guys remember, like, whenever the Cowboys have, like, a super rough game, and people are like, all right, guys, we're meeting up. We're going to try out some new player. We'll be open tryouts for a new quarterback. Maybe we should just let Joey try out. Joey, where are you? Where did he go? Joey's like a good solid like 5'7", maybe 5. Joey, how tall are you? Where are you? Taller than me. That's all I know.
Fans now are too emotional. Just settle down, man. It's gonna be all right, man. I mean, I haven't seen this much outcry since LeBron James took his talents to South Beach.
Man, I'm telling you, that's just way too
because now players choose to leave. But I'll say for trades, when
what up, Big Sandwich?
When the Philadelphia Warriors traded Will Chamberlain, that was a big deal, but the media wasn't as big then.
Yeah.
And when the Milwaukee Bucks traded Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all this was in kind of like in the middle of their prime.
Yeah.
Luka, as far as his star ability and what he's done in the league, it's that kind of a trade.
That's what makes this unprecedented.
Yeah, like when Milwaukee traded Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and when the Philadelphia Warriors traded Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, and I forget who said this. Maybe this was you, Christiana, but they said that, when there's a significant sports loss in people's lives, chemically, our bodies react as if there was a death in our family. Someone died close to us. And that's the response and the reaction that a lot of us are getting. Look, I was shook. It's still not real to me. The fact that I'm looking at Luka playing the Lakers jersey. It's crazy to me. But, we embrace that guy like that. We brought him in as family. He was the young buck when he got here. But anyways, I'm going on. Yeah. And we will go on and on. I'll let you go about your business. See why?
No, I did want to throw something out there because I was gonna. Joey said he's been crying for 2 weeks straight. Now Joey's the silent, the silent type. He's not overly emotional. But I've gotten more texts from that dude in the last couple of weeks, just specific to sports. Who's like, what's going on here? Are we okay?
Is he found one of his shoes?
No, no. Yeah, a little taller than that, Joey. But I did want to throw out something really cool that I'm doing next week. So I'm hoping I can still make the show. But next week I'm flying out to New York, and I'm gonna be doing a fireside chat with Mike Greenberg from ESPN.
Hey,
okay.
Super stoked about it. And he just wrote a book, and I'm gonna bring to the show next week. I'm gonna bring some fun facts from this book. It's called. Well, he has two, but he has one that's called Know Your Numbers and Got Your Numbers and Got Your Answers. And it's debates around the biggest controversies in sports, or example, who are the best players to ever wear the number 7 as an example. And so they debate it, they back it with some facts, but so Mike Greenberg, he wrote this book. I get to talk to him next week on stage about sports betting, this book, and a bunch of cool things. So you guys have any questions for Greeny, I would love to take them. So please message me about them. But maybe I'll bring back a signed book to give away. What are your thoughts?
And the first number 7 come to my mind is John Elway. I don't know who else.
That was
won
number
7.
one. So you know
Yeah.
what? This is actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the book, and I'm gonna see if you guys agree with Greenie, because that's literally number one was John Elway.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
John
crazy.
Elway. I mean, number
And
7.
Mickey Mantle comes to mind as well.
See, I didn't know Mickey Mantle was number 7.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm a numbers guy.
Yeah.
I love
He's number 2. Let's see. Okay, do you guys know any others?
other number 7s.
Number 7.
I thought
Colin
of
Kaepernick,
soccer. I thought
Mike
of
Vick.
David Beckham. I thought of
Beckham.
Cristiano
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
They probably 3 and 4 right there.
Yeah.
That's probably 3 and 4 right there.
Anyway,
Beckham and
those are
Cristiano
like
Ronaldo.
just fun examples. Like he does number 8 too. Like if there's some good
Troy Aikman.
number 8.
Right now.
There you go. Troy,
Steve
Kobe.
Young.
Steve Young. Yeah. Kobe. Yeah.
Steve,
Yeah, Kobe. Yeah.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal. Yeah.
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 There's some good. Okay, I'm gonna
That's
bring.
fun.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the book for next episode so that we can talk about it. I talked to him on Thursday, so maybe we can tee up some questions next week.
Let's make a segment out of it, and then I got some things for you because I'm a Mike and Mike guy. I watched that for a long time. I know he no longer that's been going for a minute, but I was pissed off. But, I could definitely tell there was some friction between them two.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I might. I mean, it's. I get to ask him whatever I want, so I might kind of ask. That's an interesting
That's
like
on the table.
a transition that who knows
Wanna know.
what sparked that, but
The skinny.
yeah.
Give me the skinny. I want to know the
think
skinny.
about it. Come up with some questions, but we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk next week, and maybe I can give away a book.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, Miss First Lady of
First Lady.
Noonish. Miss CY, so good to have you on and back this week, man.
Happy to be back. Love you guys. I'll see you next week.
All right, see you next week.
So happy for you.
See you next week. See you.
Bye, Unc.
Bye. Oh yeah, man. That's the First Lady of F1, NHL, and Noonish, man. Miss Christiana Yeber in the building, man. She's awesome every time, ain't she? Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. But yeah, we're gonna keep this thing rocking, man. You ready for this?
Yeah, man. But I want to tell the people, man, if you're out there, if you see something, say something, man.
Yeah, man.
If you say something, we'll interact with you.
Yeah.
But the first part of the show
boy
is
Joey out
basically
there.
focused on Christiana and her information. But now this is the more interactive time. So if you see something, say something. If it's something you want to talk about, put in the chat and we'll talk about it.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to tell you. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. If you're scared, go to church.
Yeah, if you're scared, go to church.
And then if you can't go to church, call 911, call police.
And if you're tired, take a nap. Hey,
If you sleep, go to bed.
it's about to get real rugged. Real
Yeah. We jumping right into these subjects.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, starting off, we're going to crack into this Zay watch, man. So, Zay Green had one heck of a week last week, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you
You was at which game was you at?
I went up to the Oklahoma game.
Yeah, straight up 35.
Yeah, went to go watch her get down against OU over the weekend on Sunday for Oklahoma Senior Day, and you could definitely tell it was Senior Day because it was a 17 free throw disparity that took place there in that game. There was a lot of home cooking taking place.
Well, that's what
I'm trying to tell you.
home court advantage usually is.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And it was definitely an advantage on the weekend. But
Especially in those college places, man, because this is the thing. Man, the refs trying to get out of there with their life, man.
Oh, for
man,
sure.
these people are flip out.
yes, sir.
You saw what happened at the cheer competition downtown Dallas, didn't you?
So people started fighting or
Start
whatever.
throwing hands, man,
and
over cheering.
And like something fell down. They thought it was gunshots.
Yeah, then while they were running, seven or nine, it was something like that. 7, 8, 9 people got hurt while they were running, man.
Grown people.
Yeah.
Relax.
And then but no, it's grown people fighting over cheering.
Man, like, what is that a fight about?
They cheer louder than you.
You know?
No, they got a 9 and you got an 8.5.
Oh my God!
I don't know what's a fight about in a cheerleader competition. Supposed to be getting people excited and happy, and then but they won't throw.
Well, it's fighting. There was fighting. I don't know who it was.
I don't know who it was. I don't.
Folks do better, man.
Do better,
Set an
man.
example for the kids.
Support your children in a different way, man. Come on, you're setting a bad example, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Come on, man.
But with Zay, man, so she played last weekend. Upset number 7 LSU last Thursday. Alabama. We told y'all get ready for these young ladies come March Madness because
yeah.
figure it out. And I feel like they figured out a formula that's working. When they get they're big in the game. Miss Essex Cody, and they got some girls that can shoot that bad. Miss Aaliyah Nye can shoot that rock. But Zay went off against LSU for 15 points, had 7 rebounds and 4 assists, and then they came back against Oklahoma. She had 19 at the half, right? So she went for 27 in the game at Oklahoma. I think 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and they're getting ready for the first round of the SEC tournament tomorrow night. So y'all be sure to tune in. Make sure you lock in and keep this Zay watch going, man. Y'all can go to her Instagram, Zay Green. She's got a website. She's got her, her t-shirts and things up for you to go out there and support her. That at good NIL, man. They make it so easy for these kids, man. But they're not sure who they're playing yet, but they will be playing tomorrow night at 7:30. So looking forward to that matchup, man. Looking forward to that matchup, seeing Zay go in. March Madness, man. I'm pretty sure before this tournament starts, I'm gonna try to get on here, man. Try to get on here, check, see where her head's at, and wish her the luck, all the good luck as she goes into March Madness, man. But we're gonna do some brackets on here, of course. If y'all want to fill out some tournament brackets with us, man, I'll send up the email, and y'all can send them on in, man, and we can figure some type of contest out. Me and I can talk about that, man.
We'll talk about it, get it done.
But congratulations, Zay, on this excellent season out there in Alabama, man. Keep doing your thing, girl. We watching you all. March Madness is going down, about to heat up. Moving on. I don't know if y'all know about this, but there's some, some craziness going on in this boxing world. There was a young man by the name of Tank Davis that everybody thought was unbeatable because my boy had like a 93-94% knockout rate, didn't he?
Absolutely. Yeah, something like that. It was 90-something.
My boy been checking chins since he's been in the game, And this past weekend,
he got his chin checked.
Nobody ate. And I'm victim. I ain't no better than the next man. I said 7 rounds just because I said Frank went 8.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, and I didn't really know about Lamont Roach.
I didn't either. That's why I chose Tank. I had no idea that this guy could fight like this.
I want to say this, Tank. I appreciate you. Everybody been saying how Canelo's out here, what they call it?
Cherry picking dudes to
fight.
Yeah.
For the knockout, for the record. Hey, I appreciate you introducing the word of Lamont Roach. Because my boy can go. And Unc, I have no idea how he's the 130-pound champ. Because my boy looked like he was 15 pounds heavier than Tank.
He looked like he was 140 something.
My gosh, he looked big. He was taller than Tank.
Shoulders bigger, more muscular.
Ripped up. And my boy could box.
And he got a chin. Because he ate everything. I say this, some of them blows that he walked through, they have taken out Ryan Garcia and all them other guys. He walked through them same blows.
Yeah.
Because Tank caught him with some good ones.
I'm telling you.
But he walked through him and gave Tank more than he received.
Yeah, he did.
They say it's better to give than receive.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you like this. He gave Tank more than he received.
Yeah, he did.
I don't care what nobody say.
He absolutely did that, man. And it was just, he had a great game plan. It seemed like every time Tank would come with one big shot, he'd come back with 2. Like right back.
Yeah, or 3.
Yeah. He was catching Tank with his jab when Tank wasn't ready, which led to that knee.
Yeah.
Right?
Which wasn't now the referee counted to 3.
You don't have no timeouts in boxing.
Now the referee started out giving him a standing 8, but he got to 3 and stopped.
Yeah. Like
I'm like, when's the standing 3 count?
Yeah. When we start doing that, right?
And ever since I've been watching boxing, when you take a knee, that's like a knockdown.
Yeah.
That's a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
And now you come with a majority draw.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Tim. I don't know about that, Tim.
And I'm going to tell you like this, even without a 10-8 round, I still think Roach won.
Oh, I do too.
I think he won.
But as I stated during the watch party, and appreciate everybody that tuned into the watch party.
Yeah, we
fact,
appreciate that, man.
First time tuning into us now, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell. Like it, man. Share it. Push this thing out, man. We're growing organically. I refuse to pay for views. You feel me? I want a true
people that like the same
look forward
thing
to Wednesdays like I do.
Yeah,
come talk some good sports hear a different perspective, man. But, you know, going into that fight, nobody gave Roach a chance, man.
Yeah.
Nobody gave him a chance. And I mean, he absolutely showed up, showed out. That boy, he absolutely belongs on that stage. And look, he said that he was 0-2 against Tank and amateurs, and he thought he won both of those fights. And like I told you, Tank already had a 5-point lead coming in because he filled up the Barclays. Nobody was going there to watch Roach.
He the champion. He favored. So Roach got to knock all that down before he even get even.
That's Tank
He knocked
Davis.
that. Yeah.
You know, so he putting asses in seats. You know, that's how you get the bread, right?
Yeah.
And but now people want to see more Roach. We definitely want to see more Tank. We definitely want to see that rematch. As a matter of fact,
I'm gonna tell you like this: since the fight, everybody been calling Tank out.
Man,
well, ain't nobody saying nothing about Roach. Terrence Crawford, all kind of people.
Tank is the money man. It's like Jake Paul. Jake Paul gonna put up in the arena if he fight Joe Blow.
Tank is the money man.
Yeah.
But I don't think they want to fight Roach because of the way he fought Tank.
Because he the ass whooping man.
Yeah. Tank might be the money. But if you want a good fight, you better go ahead and get Roach.
Yeah.
Is that Trip to Ghost?
Trill! Where you at, big dog?
Right there. That last one.
Yes,
All right, Trill.
Live, bro. What up, Trill? What's going down, big dog?
You missed CY, Trill.
You think we ain't live right now? Yeah, CY just jumped off, bro.
Hey, man, you got to go back, Trill. You got to go back and look at it.
Yeah, she got right for you today, dog. You know? She got her hair did for you, you know? She's like, where Trill?
Nah.
Where Trill? No notification. Oh, man. I don't understand it, bro. I don't know. Yeah, Tank lost, Trill. Tank lost. I believe
lost.
Tank lost that fight.
But I do too, man. I just do.
And you know, you gotta knock out the champion. You know, if this was the Olympics, Tank would have lost.
You can't even beat the champ's ass and win.
Well, but okay, I mean, we can't. I don't want to, cause Tank got off too now.
Yeah,
it ain't like he just dominated Tank.
He pretty much
he
did.
won the fight.
He
but
pretty
he
much
dominate.
dominated.
Oh, I can't say that because Tank was throwing them blows too.
Yeah,
you know, we're just not used to seeing people eat them blows and stay on their feet.
I'm saying,
and come back with 2 more.
I'm saying like this: for every one Tank gave him, he gave Tank 2 or 3. That's dominates me.
Absolutely.
I mean, for every one good blow, Tank ate 3 or 4 of his good blows, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
You know, they're not.
I'm saying not like he beat Tank to a pulp.
Yeah.
It was a good fight, but he.
For sure, especially up in New York, like
man.
They're not gonna take Tank's goose egg unless he get beat up like around the ring, and that wasn't the case. You could also, I saw Tank was, you know, he walked Frank down the whole fight. Tank was going backwards the whole fight.
That's what I'm saying. Now he getting walked down
the whole fight.
No, yeah,
and it was just very uncharacteristic. But you could tell that he didn't train with his trainer. His defense wasn't on point. It was just a lot. You know, like there was just did not seem as connected. And then I'm gonna say it like this: it typically is.
I'm gonna say this: I think Roach had more to do with that than the trainer.
Oh, I mean,
you know,
Roach definitely had.
I mean, so I ain't finna to say
a lot to do with that.
I'm just saying from what I saw. Tank, you better have a very good trainer.
Yeah,
cause your trainer ain't gonna have nothing to do with your eyes and your chin and your nose.
Yeah, Ryan, we was all the way wrong too, bro. He said Tank had some good punches too. Yeah, he did. He definitely had some too. But I'm talking.
He had some good punches.
They had great exchanges. That was a great squabble up.
Yeah,
squabble up. You know, that was a great fight.
But it was no doubt who actually won the fight.
Yeah, Lamont Roach actually
won that fight.
That's boxing. You know, that's boxing.
And then if you get a 10-8 round,
man,
come on.
So we're gonna see.
Even if it was close. The 10-8 round, I'll make the should have made it. But he didn't get the 10-8 round.
Yeah, but they talking about turning it over. You think they're going to overturn the fight?
No.
You don't think so?
How many fights you ever seen get overturned later? Zero. Thank you.
But
I've seen a lot of them protesting, but I only seen 0.
Yeah. Trip say, hey, see why I like the hair and the glasses. Yeah. Oh yeah, you must have rewinded a little bit. Go see that. Yeah. We let her know you said something, Trip. She's looking for you, man.
Oh, hey, because
actually you see why in the comments, Trip. Yeah, man. But nah, that was a really good fight, man.
Yeah, it was a good fight, and I'm not just gonna sit here and just like he just beat Tank like a drum, but I mean, he didn't beat him like a base, but he kind of snared him up a little bit.
Hey, the fight was so good, I forgot everybody else that fought before.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I think it was some significant fights, but I can't even remember who fought.
Polio and Russell Jr.
Oh, yeah. Gary Russell Jr. beat the brakes off that boy this time.
Yeah. I'm like you. I forgot it was a fight before. Because they were squabbling now. I'm not going to say. And that reminded me of how fighters used to fight.
Yeah.
They warmed up quick and then went all day to the end.
And you can tell there was some familiarity there because it was so much respect. And Tank wasn't being, Tank ain't saying he reckless, but I've seen Tank take some shots just to get to somebody before. Tank wasn't trying to take them shots.
Yeah, because them shots was harder to take than the ones that he took before just to get somebody.
Even that little jab that he took in his eyeball right before he took a knee. Talking about it was grease in his eye. No, that was leather. Touched your eyeball.
That was his fist.
You wasn't expecting it, dog. You know what I'm saying? It hit him, made Tank go like, when something hits you, some water or something, you ain't expecting you make that. Ooh, Tank made that. And then backed up and took a knee. Yeah, bro, no, that was a fist, dog. It wasn't no grease. Talking about, man. Yeah, that was a great fight, though. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to, the rematch.
Yeah, I want to see, and I want somebody to call out Roach like they're calling out Tank. Everybody talking about, I beat the bread, Crawford and who was it? Somebody else. Just 2 or 3 fighters. Oh, Tank, you ain't what I thought you were. I'll get y'all like that. Tell Roach and fight.
People that can really scrap, that don't put asses in the seats, people try to avoid. I ain't heard nobody call Frank out since he fought Tank neither.
No.
They just trying to get to the money.
Yeah, they see,
It's a possibility I might take an L if I jump in there with Roach.
If I get in there with that boy.
If I get in there with Frank, I might take an L.
And if I take an L, I want it to be for the big money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, just like everybody got doggone Daniel Dubois called out Jake Paul after their last fight. You know what I'm saying? So, Antoine Russell did whoop old buddy, bro. That was not good, man.
Oh, yeah, he beat the brakes off of him this time.
Yeah.
I think he was just boxing him last time and waiting for his name to carry him over.
Yeah.
But this time, he let his fist carry him over instead of his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ryan, you 100% right, bro. I feel the Tank needed Calvin in his corner. I think he needed
he probably
the whole training session because he just had some leaks that I ain't used to seeing, bro.
Yeah.
And Lamont, gotta give that man credit. You
gotta give him a lot of credit because this is the thing. I don't know. His trainer Mike can help him with his defense and help him with his his combination, all that. But I don't think his trainer is going to help him with his punching power.
Oh no.
And Roach ate everything he had.
Everything.
And then we got to give Roach a lot. I give Roach a lot of credit, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
do.
And everybody was talking about the great shape that Tank was in, man. Like, hey, Roach didn't give a damn about none of that.
Hey, Roach was just in good shape. They went to distance throwing
Absolutely.
the whole time. Oh, yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
Great fight, guys. Great entertainment. That's what we came here for. Not to see a bunch of running and posturing. Are the Mavs finished?
For the season? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and can we take it beyond that? Is the Mavericks organization crumbling before our eyes right now?
No.
You don't believe so?
No.
You don't think they're going anywhere?
If they go anywhere, it won't have nothing to do with crumbling. It'll be because they want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, man, because it's just been a lot of crazy, we were just talking about it a second ago.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a lot of stuff happening, man.
And since this trade, it's just like, I don't know, man. I feel like somebody got some voodoo dolls somewhere playing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, AD goes down the first day he gets back.
That's not unusual.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying. AD going down the first day or the second day. Okay, come on.
But Lively, the young buck Lively was already injured with a fractured ankle. And then PJ Washington goes down. And then who else went down? Of course, we know the other night. Gafford went down.
Yeah,
Gafford goes down, right?
Yeah. Now Kyrie going for
Kyrie's
the year. Going for the year.
Torn ACL, man. And I think that has a lot to do with what we was talking about, man. Like just the effort that he's been having to push out and you know, what we were talking about earlier in the show, like just the weight of the world on their shoulders and them feeling like they got to do so much more just to, you know, hush this crowd over here. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we still the Mavericks, bro, but I mean, it just, man, I
think it's just a luck of the draw. I mean, I know Kyrie. Yeah, it's a bad season. Kyrie, that's what he get paid the big bucks for. I'm just gonna say it like that. You know,
I'm not talking about don't play hard, but
you know, but yeah, and then when you try to do more, but this is the thing about this is don't do all you can, and that's all you can do, and you should do that every day. Don't try to do more. It ain't my job to do more because somebody else gonna do all I can. And if I try to do more, like you said, when you try to do too much, now that's a problem.
That's when things start happening. Yeah, absolutely.
Do all you can, but don't try to do. I mean, and it's a thin line between love and hate. Yeah. It's a thin line between doing all you can and doing too much.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a thin line.
A very thin line.
Yeah.
You know, James Harden does too much all the time.
Then
Allen Iverson did all he could.
Well, you know, James Harden.
That's how I see that.
James Harden got two problems.
What's that?
He do too much, and then when he ought to do a lot, he don't do enough.
Oh yeah.
He got two problems. So when he ought to do a lot, he do nothing. Yeah. And when he ought to do less, he do so much.
Sounds like a self-awareness situation.
That sounds like a filter. He don't know his own filter.
got to get that filter straightened out.
Yeah, got to get that straightened out, man.
It's just, you know, we went from the finals last year, Luka, we had me Hermanos.
Yeah.
You know, Luka and Kyrie doing what they do.
Yeah, doing their thing.
And, you know, so much promise. You know, we just adding pieces at this point, not knowing that was going to be broken up freaking, you know, a year later, you know, 6 months later.
Yeah.
Before we even have an opportunity to run it back, you know? Like that's like breaking up Jordan and Pippen.
No.
Why not?
First, Jordan Pippen did way more than Kyrie and wasn't Luka.
Well, I'm saying before they got rolling though. You know? Well, no, you can't say that because the first time they went to the finals, they won. That's like breaking up, you know, so I don't know. But, you know.
It's like breaking up a dynamic duo. Yeah. I mean, that's not the first dynamic duo that broke up, you know.
Sure. But that quick, though? We got a sample size of it. Not even a full season. Well, we did get a full season.
Last year.
Right.
I think, you know.
But we ended up in the finals.
Yeah. I mean, it haven't happened recently, but it has happened before.
Yeah.
You know, just like I say, when the Milwaukee Bucks win the championship, they trade Kareem and then trade Kareem and Oscar Robertson. Yeah. I mean, you ain't trying. I mean, you know, but that was way back in the day. So, you know, nowadays nothing happened back then don't count. But anyway, I mean, I'm just saying it has happened before, and I'm just trying to think of. It's been a couple situations like you say. What they doing?
Yeah.
What they doing?
You know, I'm just thinking about the team next year, moving forward. AD's gonna be here for sure. Kyrie, we don't know. Clay is here on a 1-year contract. Like, we got draft picks, I think, this year and next year, but then we don't have draft picks for the next few years, and we don't have control of them. Like, the future looks real grim right now for the Mavericks. You know, and hopefully Kyrie has a great rehab. And can come back, you know, next January.
Well, you know,
that's a third of the season.
Right now,
more than that.
I'm gonna say this: unless you trade a bunch of players and have a bunch of first-round draft choices like OKC 3 or 4 a year, draft choices really don't make a lot of difference these days because you know the Lakers never have any draft choices, and they always end up with some top. I mean, you gotta have a great front office, you know.
Yeah,
that's all I can say. What's that Tripp say?
Tripp said he said that Frank planted his feet. He could have won like Roach, but probably got cheated. Yep, no doubt. Calvin there, Tank wasn't listening to no one. Yeah, Calvin wasn't there for the whole training session though. He was there for the fights, but I mean, if he wasn't there for the training, ain't nothing he could tell Tank at that point.
Mm-hmm.
He said I think they can still make a run. Max Christie is Max Christie is a dog. I just don't think it's enough. I mean, once they get the bigs back, but they gotta get to the playoffs, and that's the issue right now.
Yeah,
will they even get to the play-in?
Yeah, because when is AD coming back?
It's looking bad. I heard reports he might not come back this season, just because of the state of the team right now. You know what's he gonna do? Come back and try as hard as Kyrie, and right back on. You know, like
yeah. But I don't know.
It's tough, man.
Yeah,
It's
but
tough.
if they somebody else gone for the year too. Is it Gafford or Lively? One of them gone for the year, I think.
Really?
I think. Don't quote me.
I know they were both, going to come back towards playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought one of them. I thought Kyrie was the second player gone for the year. I could be wrong, but check me on that. I'm not sure. But anyway, this year's but this is the thing. The more you lay off, man, at the age AD is, he don't need to lay off 6 or 7 months, then come back next year. Man, come on back and, just work on your game if you don't do nothing else,
Yeah.
And make sure you stay sharp for next year because you just don't never know what happened in the NBA.
Man, I'm just trying to fill out this team right now, man. It's just, I don't know what the hell going to happen on the Mavericks. Mark Cuban, I wonder if Mark Cuban was like, damn, it wasn't worth this as he sits there with his he got $2 billion, so it had to be worth it, right?
Well, he got $2 billion plus he still got a minority.
But not enough to make any decisions. Like he's
no. Well, he got enough to get his money. He got $2 billion plus he still get a check. So Mark good. I don't know, but he was a little upset when they traded Luka, but you don't have no say so no more.
I'm just saying, all these moves look like they about to move to Vegas. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what and if they move to Vegas, you know how it's good riddance.
Like why? Explain this to me. How you gonna lose Luka? Half the team hurt, and you raise the ticket prices 8%. Like what we trying to do here?
Make money.
Putting salt on the wound. Like I'm thinking the ticket prices was gonna go down.
They're taking a page out of Jerry's book.
Man,
because this is the way fans act. Fans act like they don't have any better sense, but just follow along with whatever they do.
Yeah, the best thing for Dallas to do is tank, but I don't know what their draft picks look like. But they on the road to being a lottery team next year, which is insane to me.
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
And one time San Antonio did it and came up with Tim Duncan. When David Robinson got hurt, they got the next. They went to the Dogs and got Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
so
you're right. You're right.
It might work out in the long run.
We gonna see.
But right now in the short run, you way behind.
We gonna see, man.
You better hope this a marathon.
Absolutely.
Because you so far behind. It's going to take you 10,000 meters to even catch up.
Man, it's all bad right now.
It's all bad right now. So.
It's all good. It ain't all bad. Dallas ain't the only place where it's all bad. I'll tell you that. I think one team that's doing worse off, that's headed worse than Dallas, is the Philadelphia 76ers. They brought on PG like that was going to change something. They got young Maxey up there as well. But Joel Embiid is out for the season.
Man, all these teams go get Paul George, and Paul George ain't did nothing for none of them. Paul George's best years was with the Indiana Pacers. That's been 10 years ago.
Man, it's insane.
And Joel Embiid,
yeah,
he worse than street clothes AD, man. Come on, man. Way worse. I take AD over Joel Embiid, because Joel Embiid, and then when he healthy, he said he wasn't going. I don't even see how he get. Yes, I do, because he never played. So when he played, it's easy to get hurt if you don't never play.
Yep, true.
And then earlier in the year, he said he wasn't going to play back-to-backs. And all this. He said that. He was totally healthy when he said that.
Yeah. Man, and word on the street is Paul PG said that he's going to stop doing his podcast so he can focus on playing basketball last week. PG.
How long you been doing the podcast?
2/3 of the season's over, dog.
I'm just saying, but how long?
They call him Podcast P.
I don't think he was doing the podcast. He was doing the podcast when he was in OKC. No. He wasn't doing no podcast when he was up there with Raw.
No.
He wasn't doing no podcast when he first got to the Clippers.
Yeah.
No, well, he just started doing the podcast the last 2-3 years. So don't blame it on the podcast.
Yeah.
You just
lazy. Man.
You just Paul George. That's all.
Paul George, you get that bread, dog, and then that's all we knew. That what's it say? There she wrote. You get that bread and Paul George. What Bernie Mac say when Johnny go on break? You seen Johnny? Everybody looking for Paul George, man.
You seen PG? No, I ain't seen him.
Dog, man. What is going on? Like really going on around here? But also, them Lakers are getting hot right now, like real hot.
Oh yeah. Well, they've been hot for a while.
Yeah, they've been hot. They was hot before Luka got there, but it's only getting better and better.
Yeah.
And I saw Dawson Connect. That boy been traded back.
And now he still back balling again.
Back balling. I saw him throw a oop last night that was very D-Wade and LeBron-esque.
Yeah.
You remember when D-Wade threw that lob and did like this and ran off?
Yeah.
Dawson threw a lob and then jumped backwards and did like this. And just hopping around. You can tell them boys are having fun. And it's fun, man. When the Lakers are balling, bro, the NBA, to me,
and I'm going to say it like this.
That's where it's supposed to be,
I
man.
said that the Lakers needed a better big man.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much. Because I'm going to tell you like this. If LeBron James and Luka can, both of them, I'll say this, between the two of them, which they've been doing, if they've been averaging 18 to 20 rebounds between the two of them, it's going to be hard to beat the Lakers.
Oh, absolutely.
Because one night, Luka had 10, 12 rebounds, LeBron had got 9. Next night, LeBron got 10 or 12, Luka got 10 or 9.
They saying Luka just added like 2 or 3 more years to LeBron's career. Because he's not having to exert so much energy. And that's for both sides.
And then LeBron,
he doing the same thing for Luka.
Yeah, and then every time you look at when Luka got to get in better shape to even extend his career.
Yeah, well, he allows Luka that time too get in shape.
Yeah, I mean, but now when you see LeBron and Luka, every time I look, 34, 33 minutes. They're not even logging a lot of minutes, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It ain't that 40, 39 minutes they average. They're in the low. Most of the time they're on the 35 minutes.
Hey, JJ Redick, man, is coaching his ass off. And I say it again. The way the Lakers are playing defense right now, as a unit.
That's the key. The Lakers defense, man.
Man, the way they playing defense right now, the confidence they playing with. Hachimura look like he got some confidence. My boy Finney Smith out there balling like he got confidence. Vanderbilt balling like he got confidence.
Austin Reeves.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, man, Austin Reeves.
That's the big three. Austin Reeves, LeBron, and Luka.
Yeah, you see Austin Reeves. He ran off the court the other day saying, I am him.
Yeah.
I am him. I was like, look at Austin.
Yeah. And then even my boy Jackson Hayes had 19 at the half last night against the Pelicans, his former team. And
this is the thing. So Jackson Hayes going to have. He's going to have the whole middle going to be wide open for him.
Yeah.
It's going to be wide open.
And we steadily seeing these Lakers climb up. They second place right now. Now
they're not going to catch OKC. OKC is too far gone.
Them boys 11 games ahead.
Yeah, they're not going
10 and a half, something like that.
It's 10 and a half. It may be down to 10 now, but they're not going to catch.
But they got 10, 11 losses on the season?
Yeah, they the only team.
I didn't realize them boys is going crazy like that.
They the only team that's probably looking like they're going to win 60 games is OKC and Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland don't even look like they're going to win 60 because they only got Cleveland don't have 40 wins yet.
Well,
30. But OKC, if I'm not mistaken, their record was they already got 49, 50 wins.
Yeah, and I got to shout out Donovan Mitchell because that boy going crazy. Him and Garland up there.
Man, that's what I kept everybody. And Jay, you said a couple weeks, I don't think you got what it takes. I think you do, man. He got better teammates, man. We got to quit putting so much you don't have what it takes. You might have what it takes, but if your teammates, you got to have teammates, man. Donovan Mitchell got the best teammates that he ever had, and he got the best record he ever had. And
show me something, Spider.
Yeah.
I love watching you play now.
Oh, yeah.
Like Shaq. Tell you straight to your face.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this.
You got it.
I tell you like this. There's a lot of players I say I ain't.
I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready, young man. You're well on your way, but I don't think you're ready.
This the whole thing. And the Edwards ain't did. Anthony Edwards haven't did nothing that Donovan Mitchell ain't did.
Oh, Anthony Edwards is a dog, though.
Okay, but Donovan Mitchell not. Okay.
Hey, Anthony Edwards don't care.
He got, and I ain't never heard Donovan Mitchell say we're tired.
Anthony Edwards ain't got no love for these hoes. I'll tell you that.
Neither does Donovan Mitchell. That's what I saw. All I can say, Donovan Mitchell, just don't get tired. Just don't get tired.
My boy ain't got no love for these hoes. That boy, hey man, had it, man. Hey, I can't. I'm not.
All I can say is
that. But I support you telling the old baby, not little baby, but old baby, like go on about your business, man.
Yeah, go on about your business. But I'm gonna say it like this: I think Donovan Mitchell got more than y'all give him credit for.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell cold now. I'm just saying that just to challenge him, man. I really believe? Absolutely, he's an NBA champion type player. He could win some titles on the right team. Like Donovan Mitchell's cold.
Oh, yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
He's probably the top 5 player that nobody talks about in the NBA. Like straight up. Like
he's
straight up.
probably the best player that don't like. He's probably the best player that don't nobody talk about. Because he's better than some of the players people talk about every day.
He better than Jalen Brunson. He better than a lot of these cats that people talk about all the time.
Absolutely,
the
yeah,
time.
absolutely.
That boy cold-blooded, man. But Shea went off for 51 points this past weekend. Your boy SGA in Oklahoma. And,
Yeah.
the boys are rolling.
He shot a good percentage. He shot, I go over there and look and see how many shots.
Yeah.
I think he was, I don't want to call it, but he's something like 18 of 30. That's a good percentage.
Very
18
good.
is very, very,
Very good. And he had his number threes in that number, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then your boy Steph went off the other night. I had to,
For 51.
For 56.
56, yeah.
Went off for 56, man. And
SGA got 51. Steph got 56.
Yeah. And we're going to see how this, Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green and Steph thing continues to come down the pipe, man. Hey, they're not going to be an easy out. I'll tell you that much, I'll tell you that much. Sad for KY, man, my favorite point guard. Yeah, man, for Kai, yeah, bro, that's sad, bro. That's sad,
yeah.
man. Hey, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm getting some of the messages and some I'm not, so I think Ryan, you switched over to your mobile. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, okay, so I can go to the mobile. Yeah, 40 years old is insane. Yeah, man. Yeah, the way LeBron is playing right now is nuts, bro. Like, he's averaging
he was playing
more points, rebounds, and assists in one of his MVP seasons.
Yeah. 20 last month he was the player of the month.
Yeah.
29 points, 10.5 rebounds, 6.9 assists.
God.
He was player of the month in the West
Hey,
at
man.
40 years old.
LeBron going nuts right now, man. Boy going nuts. What you say? Oh, yeah, LeBron on the... Hey, man. Hey, I didn't want to just throw it out there, but yeah, I was,
What's that?
You must have saw my eyebrow go up. Say on that juice. Trip say LeBron...
I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to say this, Trip. If LeBron
on
on
that
the juice,
Balco, man.
I'm going to say it like this. If LeBron on the juice, he ain't the only player in the NBA.
Oh, hell no.
So, he ain't doing nothing that nobody else ain't doing. So, if you better at first and you take juice and you better at second, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because you was better at first. LeBron, I guess he was taking juice when he was 16 years old.
Hey, possibly.
Because he been dominating these boys. Hey,
that boy lost that airline quick. I tell you
that's all I can say.
One of the symptoms.
He must have been taking juice since he about 12 or 13 because he been killing folks. Hey, you ought to have a bad kidney or liver by now if you been on juice that long.
That boy been in hyperbaric, man. Wait, what you say? Trip say, you been 40. So I ain't been 40 yet.
Oh, I've been 40.
Hey, we both been 40.
Hey, and this is the thing, and this is the thing about being 40. That's why he glad Luka came. When you 40, you can still do what you did when you was 20.
Yeah.
You just can't do it every day like you did when you was 20.
Yeah.
That's why he glad he got Luka. Luka can take that pressure off. He can coast and get, like Michael Jordan say, you get 6 points a quarter. That's 24 points, man. It's easy to, so LeBron coasting right now. He loving Luka because he ain't got to do as much as he did with all them other teams, man.
Oh, for sure.
Luka can do some of that now. And like you say, LeBron look like gonna be playing these 43.
Man, hey, might be longer than that.
Look like he gonna be playing with Bryce. Look like he gonna be playing with
get
Bryce.
Bryce in the Lakers jersey. Now we got Luka up here, man.
Yeah.
Bronny on the bench. Hey, Bronny got him a bucket the other night too, man.
Yeah, man, they just got to ease
Bronny
up
figuring
on
it out, man.
No,
he ain't gonna get no play with them with the guards he got on his team.
No. Hey, with the guards they got, Bronny, hey, if he can come in and get him 2-3 minutes rest here and now, that'll be good.
Hey, Bron got that juice on that banana boat, dog. Hey, Bron, he getting it right, dog. What you think that $1 million is, bro? He holistic training? Like, no, dog.
He should have got. Hey, some of them other boys should have got some of that juice. They would have got so tired.
Hey, my boy DOC said, hey, man, when you turn 40, it feel like you're broken. When you turn 50, it fall to the floor, dog.
No, deal. I got to disagree with that. Hey, no.
But hey, you was getting it in, though.
Hey, I can get tall. I'll get tall and straighter.
Man. Hey, I tell you this. I've been going to the gym for the past couple weeks. I ain't lifted a weight yet. I just been walking and stretching.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, if y'all don't do nothing else, stretch, dog.
Yeah, stretch and walk.
Stretch,
I
man.
stretch every morning before I go walking.
Oh,
I don't
my
bring up
goodness.
the stretching, but I stretch every morning before I go walk.
Man, I'm talking about. I've been getting me a
and just do some simple exercises, like some low planks, high planks, and all that. You'll be surprised.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I'm telling you, do a lot for you, man. But hey, if y'all ain't doing nothing else, stretch, man.
Stretch.
I'm trying to tell you,
and get your little walking in for that cardiovascular.
I feel like I go run a 60 right now, just off stretching, man. Just trying to tell you, do better than the boys in that combine did. Slow at times, man.
Hey, but this the whole thing, Jay. Did you see that clip? We'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about the combine.
We're going to keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Hey, y'all know what time it is? It's time for ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling.
Oh, it's time
Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling.
Hey, man.
Time for Ring the Bell. This week we got one, Earl the Pearl Monroe. What you got for the people?
Say, man, Earl the Pearl. Let me get this out the way so I can tell the people this right off the bat about Earl the Pearl.
Yeah.
Earl the Pearl was the first black Jesus, man.
Oh, man. Hold on. What?
Yes.
The second black Jesus?
No, that was the first. Man, Michael Jordan wasn't even born then.
No, I'm talking about Jesus.
Yeah, they were good. No, hold on. You talking about the real Jesus? Oh, yeah, the second. Well, I'm saying in basketball. That was one of his nicknames that didn't stick.
Well, Black Jesus?
Black Jesus and Black Magic.
Straight up.
But Earl the Pearl came in college. He went to Winston-Salem University.
Okay. That's where Stephen A. Smith went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winston-Salem. And he went in 63, came out in 1967.
Nice.
And back then they had the NCAA and they had the college. Winston-Salem won the college national championship with Earl the Pearl in 1967.
Yes, sir.
Then he was drafted by the Washington Bullets. And he was rookie of the year. And then when he was in Washington, his average was 23.7. But then in 1971, he got traded to the New York Knickerbockers. And when he got traded to the Knickerbockers, you know how the media is. They say, oh, it's not going to be enough balls for Earl Monroe, Walt Frazier, and Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere, and Bill Bradley. But when he went there in 1971, they won the title in 1973. And Earl the Pearl, career average is 18.8. He's one of the 50 greatest. He's on the 75th anniversary team. And he won a championship in 1971. And Earl the Pearl was known for his double pump, triple pump, starting on one side, finishing on the other side, spinning in midair, laying the ball in. So all that stuff, go back and look at some highlights of Earl the Pearl, and you'll see all this double clutching, pumping on this side of the goal, floating to the other side, putting the English on the ball, cutting it in. Earl the Pearl did all of that.
Was acrobatic in the air?
Yeah, acrobatic in the air.
So how did he get his nickname, the Pearl?
Well, in college, you know how when a pearl come out of a
oyster's mouth,
it's so beautiful, and all of his buckets look like pearls.
Oh, so his
college, the guy that announced his college games gave him that nickname.
So did David Thompson come before or after him?
Oh, David Thompson came after Earl the Pearl.
After Earl the Pearl.
Earl the Pearl was in the 60s. David Thompson was in the 70s.
So you think David Thomas was looking like mimicking Earl the Pearl's game, possibly?
No, not at all.
Not even close?
No, because Earl the Pearl game was ball handling and pump faking. Earl the Pearl is it. Earl. This is what I remember. Now, when I ain't gonna say the first, I'm gonna say Earl the Pearl is the first person that I saw that the NBA let carry the ball and didn't put his hand on the side of the ball. I'm gonna say it like that, and dribble. And he had a Pacific move back then. They called it the windshield wiper. He would come down and he would face you coming down. Then he would spin and put his back to you. And he would fake like he's going this way and spin back that way, and you would be going that way and he'd spin.
But people wouldn't know he was doing it?
Yeah, because he got the ball going like, so you don't know which side. And if you went this way and you stayed over there, he'd just keep going. But if you went this way and you went there, he would spin back. Now You know.
So that's like what people do against the press now.
Yeah. So Earl the Pearl was that dude.
Yeah.
He was a 4-time All-Star. And then people say, oh, he just made the All-Star team 4 times. Man, this is what I want all you young guys to understand. That back then,
Hard out here for a pimp, man.
to be an All-Star, it was very difficult because like everybody say, well, it wasn't but 12 teams back then.
Yeah.
Just think if it was 12 teams now.
Yeah.
And you had some of these guys like Jamal Murray and Devin Booker might be on the same team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it would be hard. And back in those days, everybody said, well, Earl the Pearl only averaged 18 once he went to New York.
So oh my gosh.
But this is the thing.
That's a very competitive brand of basketball.
But this is the thing why Earl the Pearl only averaged 18. Because he had 6 other teammates averaging double figures.
Let's think about this. 12 teams.
12 teams.
That means the
that's why you
the level of competition is very dense.
That's why you end up with Will Chamberlain, Jerry West, and Elgin Baylor on the same team that lost.
Man.
Because Bill Russell had Sam Jones, Casey Jones, Bill Russell, Tommy Heisler, Scott Sanders, all, you know.
Havlicek, right?
Well, Havlicek came a little bit later.
After that
after that title? No, Bill Russell was still there. But I'm just saying, then you can throw Havlicek in there. Havlicek came off the bench for about 5 or 6 years for Boston.
Man,
he didn't even, I mean, so you got 50 greatest on your bench.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why when I hear these guys say, oh, they had the big three, man, big three wouldn't have been good enough back in the day. No, I'm just telling you the truth.
You need a big 7 or 8.
Okay. We ain't gonna even go back to then, but anyway, this is Earl the Pearl legacy, man. Earl the Pearl did everything. He was Rookie of the Year, Hall of Fame, 50 greatest, 75th anniversary team. So, and when he got the name Earl the Pearl had all the moves. But back to the conversation me and you were just having. That's why it was so difficult. See, back in the day, you couldn't double team.
Yeah.
Because everybody could score.
Yeah.
You know, just like Earl the Pearl, he had Willis Reed averaged 19, him and Walt Frazier averaged 18, Dave DeBusschere averaged 16, and Bill Bradley averaged 13.
Yeah.
Then they had.
So you know how like when Bullet Bob Hayes got to the NFL defensive coaches had to come up with the zone defense.
Yeah, zone defense.
When did zone defense become a thing in basketball? Or has it always been a thing?
Zone defense was a thing in college. They just now start having
in the pros, recently I know, but I didn't know if they used to have it back in the day in the NBA.
No.
So it was just straight man all the time.
That was the. And so when you had a guy averaging 15 like Dave DeBusschere, if you doubled off of Dave DeBusschere to double Willis Reed or Walt Frazier or Earl the Pearl, now he finna average 18 or 20 because he can play.
Yeah.
Now you can double off guys because they ain't shooting but 20% from 3, and that's what they gonna shoot. Yeah. So. You know, a lot of statistics are skewed because back then it was more team basketball.
So, what were we watching something when someone said about the 3-pointer that guys were much taller back then, and there was no 3, so players like Steph wouldn't have had a spot on the team.
Well, I ain't gonna say he wouldn't have no spot on no team.
Or like John Paxson. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't have.
And then this is the whole thing.
That's trippy to think about.
No, this is the whole thing.
You really want just trees out there.
If you
don't want a long 2 is a bad shot.
Players didn't run the league back in the day. Coaches and general managers, and a lot of time the coach was a general manager, like Red Auerbach and Holzman up in New York and different. All these people were the GM and the coach. Yeah. And if you didn't do what they said do, you would be out of there, man. It wasn't like the player said, well, I'm going to sit out. No, you sit out if you want to. Contracts wasn't guaranteed and all that stuff. So it was a coach's league, not a player's league. And you had to, and if you shot, and this is the honest truth, and I'm not trying to take no shot at the young guys. If you shot 42%, you weren't gonna be shooting that much,
man.
You weren't
gonna be shooting.
And go look at back in the day. every player that led the league in scoring shot over 50%. 52,
Man.
54%
Hey,
in the years that they won the scoring title.
That's how I feel about
And that-
baseball now. Like
and that
back
includes
in the-
Kareem, because when Kareem was young, Kareem averaged 37 one year.
Yeah.
But he shot 58%.
Yeah.
So you can shoot a lot but back in the day, if you shot 42%, they'd be like, son, don't shoot. Pass the ball to him.
Yeah. Yeah. We got another shooter. That's how I feel now still. When I'm seeing dudes out here, it's like, bro, you are
Why are you shooting threes?
understand your role in this offense.
Yeah.
You know, you got Steph, you got Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? You got a wide open Draymond. Wide open Draymond. Why are you taking the shot, bro? Like, that's not your role.
Yeah, you shooting 28% from three. Why you shooting?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
You know, so we just got
to stick to the odds.
Yeah,
man.
and that's to ring the bell on Earl the Pearl, man.
Yeah,
Earl the
man.
Pearl. And I encourage everybody, go back and look at some highlights of these guys.
Yeah, it's out there now, man.
And
it wasn't
you'll
out there
see-
when I was coming up, and I say this all the time, so I can only hear stories about what scored 100. That's a nice fable, but it really happened. You know what I'm saying? Will lifted 500 pounds. Yeah, right. It really happened. He ran a 40. Don't just put me on game. Will ran a
46, 400 meters.
400
That
meters.
really happened. He
Wilt
shot
Chamberlain.
put it 56 feet against the Olympic champion and beat him. That really happened.
Trip. I say it all the time because it trips me out, bro.
Will Chamberlain
Blows my
he
mind.
might not be the
7
greatest
foot
basketball player, but Will Chamberlain is the greatest athlete. If anybody that have done more than Will Chamberlain in more different sports, let me know.
Man.
He in four Hall of Fames, man. 4 Hall of Fame.
Boy,
Volleyball Hall of Fame. College Track and Field Hall of Fame. College Basketball Hall of Fame. And the NBA Hall of Fame.
Man. Yeah,
And when the one that got me, he in the Volleyball Hall of Fame, and he didn't even play volleyball until he retired from the NBA at 40 years old. 40-something years old. That's when he became a great volleyball
Yeah,
player.
I know he's out there dominating dudes though on the volleyball. Was he on the dirt or on the court?
He was on the court.
Man, that boy blocking everything. That boy reach across the net. Come here. You know what I'm saying? Back.
But it ain't like he was. But it ain't like he was just standing there doing it. Cause he long jumped 24 feet and high jumped 7 feet, so he can jump out. So he can jump out the gym.
That boy
at
taller
7
than you.
feet
He looking
tall.
at you while he just about to spike this right in your face, though.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy. Man.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that dude there's an anomaly. I just want to say that word.
Yeah, that's a good word to say. Anomaly. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this: Weird is him. There ain't many people I'm gonna say it's him, but weird is him.
Oh man, we say we gotta have a ring. The bell on Marvin Gaye playing in the NFL. What? Marvin Gaye playing in the NFL? I don't know about that.
Who is that? Who's that said that rhyme?
I ain't said that.
Marvin Gaye, the singer?
I don't know about that one, dog.
Man, I got to research that. Boy, Ryan, you done went on me. Hey, hey, we'll do that in football season. But
That's wild. That's wild.
I ain't gonna say it didn't happen. That's enough about me.
Yeah. Speaking of football season.
Speaking of football season.
Great time to bring up the NFL. That was a great segue right there, Ryan. I appreciate that, sir. That's nephew right there. Yes, it is. Yes, sir. Jimmy Johnson has announced that he will be retiring from the Fox crew. You know?
He 80. He ought to get somewhere to sit down.
Hey, he was sitting down on set.
but I'm just saying, relax. Go fishing, Jimmy. Don't be like Jerry. Don't be, because him and Jerry the same age. But he look way better than Jerry, though.
Hey,
Well, he probably don't drink like Jerry. Because I know Jerry drank. I've seen him out too many times.
Hey, Worm said, do your research. Talking about Marvin Gaye.
Oh, I do. I said I didn't know. I didn't say it didn't. I said I will do my research. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He probably went out for the NFL. Probably didn't play no games.
hey, we talked about Creed Weathers. What's that his name?
Who's that?
Creed name?
No, you talking about Apollo Creed. You talking about Carl Weathers?
Carl Weathers.
Oh yeah, Carl Weathers played for real.
Yeah,
He played for some years. And I'm saying if Marvin Gaye played, he probably might have played in a preseason game. He ain't played no.
Yeah.
No.
No NFL. NFL?
No. I mean, you know how it is. You know, then I got homeboys went
took
to
a few footballs.
You know, because you know, I got homeboys that went to training camp and they said, "Oh, I played in the NFL." Man, you ain't playing no game. You just played in practice.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not, but like I say, that's news to me, and I will research that.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Hey, Cowboys negotiating with your boy. You know, trying to get him back on in here early.
Was that
They just
Michael
got your boy Double O signed up.
Who they signed up? Double O who?
The boy on the line.
Awesome. Whatever they signed him for.
No, it ain't. I don't know.
4 years for $80 million.
Young buck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they got. I think they bringing D-Law back. I think they got him back.
Okay. That's 1.2 sacks per year.
They're negotiating with your boy Michael Parsons right now, making sure they lock him on back up. You know, they're doing big things right now. A lot different than before. We're gonna do things differently.
Hey, nothing. Hey, this the whole thing. Michael gonna require a lot of money, and Michael, Dak, and CD gonna have all the money. You ain't gonna.
Man, who gonna throw the football? I hope you appreciate the picture in the middle that I put up for you. That's your boy Debo. You know he on the way to the Commanders.
Oh yeah.
You know it's going down.
That just knocked Dallas down a little notch even further in the East.
Hey,
in the East. I mean, I'm just saying, Jalen got Debo now. Jalen got there. Hey, the one thing I know.
Let's say the Giants go out and draft Cam Ward.
Oh,
the Jets already said they'll trade up to get him.
But this is there. Giants ain't got nobody to go with Cam Ward.
I think they got a couple young receivers up there.
They're gonna need 2-3 more drafts to get Cam Ward going. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. At that point.
Oh yeah.
At that point, do we have do we have the worst quarterback in the NFC East? If you're the Dallas Cowboys?
We might have the worst quarterback in the NFC. We might have the worst D-line in the NFC East too. We might have the worst running backs in the NFC East.
I don't know. Your boy. Hold on, we got Saquon. Who got over there in Washington?
I don't know whoever they were. They were doing more than Rico.
I don't even know who. Rico Dowdle wasn't that.
I mean, he wasn't that bad, but he wasn't that. But and this is the thing. I can't even judge Rico Dowdle because he ain't got no blocking. So.
Ashy garbage.
Yeah,
is what our O-line was last year.
Along with our D-line and some other positions.
Horrible.
Yeah, horrible. Absolutely.
I think your boy T. Higgins got $26.5 million on that doggone franchise tag. They franchise him. They say, hey, T, come here, dog. Let me holla. Let me holla at you. I'm gonna holla.
Yeah, you know
Let me holla at you, T.
Yeah, you know, the Cowboys and all these teams. Yeah.
Boys, franchise tag.
But you know, what's his name trying to get out of Cleveland? I don't think he's gonna get out after Cleveland said no.
Who?
Myles Garrett, he want out of Cleveland.
Oh, he want out. Oh, you know he want to come here.
Don't do it,
come
Myles.
right back home, man.
Right.
Myles got him. You know, all the Tim Martin's on. Myles Garrett want to come back home.
For what?
I don't know. I think he's want to go win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, go somewhere you got a chance to win the Super Bowl. Don't come here,
Philly
man.
gonna figure out how to get him somehow.
Who gonna try? Oh, Philly. Oh,
Philly.
yeah. Cause man, Philly over the last couple of years, man, their front office has done a great job, man. You know, with their draft picks, and the people that they bought in free agency, and you know, and cause even like when Kelsey left, the Kelsey brother, seemed like they got better on the O-line. To the worst.
I mean, you know,
when
the boy he retired. That mean he wasn't fresh.
Yeah, he was done. But this is the thing. But to have somebody, but you know, he was a Pro Bowl center.
Oh yeah.
And so to have a Pro Bowl center retire, and you just don't even seem like you. Cause this year
and win the Super Bowl,
Philly offensive line looked better than it did when he was down. I'm just saying. Then it might have something to do with you got better running backs and all that. And
how does he feel?
How does
he didn't get that ring?
Now, how does he feel? I feel like Elgin Baylor.
Man.
Because he's been all pro. He's all pro center 6-7 times, man. He probably feel like Elgin Baylor.
He feel like he built it.
He left, you know.
I feel like he helped build it.
Yeah, I helped build this by I should have just stayed one more brick. One more brick. I should have put one more brick in the wall.
Hey, man. I experienced that feeling one time in my life.
Oh, yeah.
And it don't feel good. But the team, you know, they stacked up after I left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a very interesting season coming up.
And speaking of that, your boy Gervonta Adams.
He out in New
Ain't
York.
even trade.
They just cut ties with him.
Like, what does that say when we're not even trying to trade you? That mean they couldn't find a deal for you? Because they know it's a bad situation?
And then they might just be trying to wipe the slate clean and go on to something new. Because you
give him time to figure out what
you
he
pretty
wanna
much came down with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And we want to get you, Aaron, and everybody associated with him out of here. Sometimes they have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's the only reason why you're here.
Yeah.
Because of Aaron, bro.
And Aaron trying to go to New York or somewhere.
To the Giants, I mean, that's their best bet right now. Lock something in. And still the Cowboys have had the worst quarterback in the East. But we'll keep this train rolling. Kind of in the same space, but not quite there yet. NFL Combine took place. Okay. Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter did not participate. They participated in the off-field events and things like that, you know.
Ashton Jeter didn't. He didn't.
No, Ashton didn't.
I don't
Scatterboo
blame him. I don't blame them. For what?
Exactly.
For what? If you don't know I can play now, the hell with you. Get somebody that know about football.
Will Howard went out there and had a bad showing. And I commend Shador for saying this. He's like, bro, like, you don't know these receivers.
Yeah.
You know, your time is different with them. Like, you can't judge this man off of that.
That's why they do better at their pro day.
Absolutely.
At his pro day, he going to throw to Travis,
DeJounte,
and
Will Shepard.
And what's the junior guy? At Horn Jr. He participated in the combine.
DeJounte West did it.
But you're going to throw it to the receivers that you used to throwing to.
Yeah.
You're going to run on the track and you're going to be at home. You're going to be more comfortable, more relaxed. So I don't blame him. I wouldn't have did it.
and Jimmy Horn Jr. both showed out at the combine.
Yeah.
They both showed out. But they only ran a 4.6. Both of them. I'm sorry, 4.46. They ran 4.46. Both of them.
Did you see the little clip I sent you the other day?
Which one?
Oh, Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, and CD Lamb and some other group
on that deal?
Running the 40.
I think I did. I want to watch it.
You know what
right
Justin
now,
Jefferson ran in the 40?
What did he run?
4.48.
Man.
You know what? No, he ran 4.49.
Yeah.
You know what AJ Brown ran?
What he ran?
Every time he get on the field, look like he was the fat. 4.48.
Man, straight up.
You know what CD Lamb ran?
What?
4.45. Them the best receivers in the league. They run a 4.4 and 4.5. Do you know who ran the fastest 40 in the combine?
Worthy.
No.
Oh, this year?
This year.
It was
another
DB.
Texas guy.
It was a DB, wasn't it?
Another Texas guy.
No. Number 2.
Ran 4.2.
Yeah. We talking about he's on here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's on here. Matthew Golden.
So
ran a 4.29.
So is he a top receiver in the draft?
Absolutely. He was a top receiver. I was talking about Matthew Golden in the season.
Yeah. Okay.
No, number 2 for UT. You don't remember that kid?
Yeah, I remember.
Boy, it's dog.
But
when he got the ball.
Yeah, when he got the ball.
You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. Just like I said this before.
He had a touchdown.
Man, it's too much.
In that last game.
It's too much emphasis put on the 40-yard dash and them bench presses and all that. I need to know, can you play?
Yeah. No, Matthew Golden
because
can
I said
play.
it like this. Yeah, he can. But I don't know if he's a first-round draft choice receiver. Because he didn't do it in college.
Yes, he did.
Okay, go check his numbers.
Golden?
Go check his numbers.
look at his play. Look at his stats. Look at his opportunities. Like,
Okay.
he was Texas. He was UT's number 1 this year. Huh?
Okay, but
He was at number 1, and he was cold.
he didn't have near the number Travis had.
Did you see his plays?
Yeah, I saw him.
The boy can
But
play.
they was every now and then. You got
He
to be
himself.
Okay.
He didn't have a whole lot of drops.
Xavier Worthy.
This
is what I said.
He's better than Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, he might be, but this
Xavier
is what
Worthy
I
wasn't
said.
even the number 1 in
But
Texas.
This is what I said. I would have never spent a first round draft choice on Xavier Worthy, and I stick by that today. I wouldn't have done that.
Him, Matthew Gold, and Isaiah
I'm not
Bond were Texas 1
Well,
and 2.
my whole take on what I'm really saying right now. I don't care how fast you can run the 40, how many times you can bench press. I don't know how fast you can go side to side. I want to see you tackle and break tackles and defend on pass play. I don't that all that 4-2 and all that because this is
that
the thing.
kid can play on.
Yeah, I'm not saying he can't.
Nah, I don't.
But he
give-
didn't have no outstanding numbers.
I had no idea he was that fast.
Yeah.
But I bet that when I talked about UT, he's the guy.
Yeah,
he's the kid that I showed off.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know
but
what I'm saying? The kid, he's good. He's solid.
But it ain't. But I'm gonna tell you like this: the plays that I seen him make had nothing to do with speed. Man, that kid can run routes, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why
I say he can play.
CD ran a 4.5. He
Great
got more
routes.
yards than anybody. He led the league last year and all that. And Justin Jefferson, your best receivers ran 4.48 and 4.50. So I don't care nothing about you running 4.2, 4.3. I need to see you play.
Yeah, but you just said
Yeah,
that
he
same
can play.
kid.
He can play.
Now look at those guys, but now running the 4.2.
But
And
this is
that's
that.
what that kid just did. But out
this
of
is
football
that.
season,
He
too.
don't have enough. I didn't see him do it enough, so I'm not sure he can do it all that. Just like CD and all that. Even when he was at OU, CD caught. CD at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
CD caught the hell out the ball.
Oh yeah,
This
Had
kid
him in
didn't
the
do
slot.
that. He caught. He had some great plays,
Yeah.
but he just didn't have enough of them for me. I'm not talking about nobody else. For me to be sure he can do it all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
Texas,
that's all
man,
I'm
they
saying.
had so many weapons.
Oh yeah, Texas has.
They featured their tight end. They featured their running backs.
Oh,
They
yeah.
featured Isaiah Bond. They featured him. They featured several
Yeah.
dudes. So he,
I mean,
with his chances, the kid
he
was
did.
solid.
Yeah, but he didn't get that many chances.
Nah, he did. He did. But he was. I mean,
That's all
he
I'm
got
saying.
a lot of chances.
But I'm
not
just
as
saying,
many as
if I
others.
did draft that kid, it wouldn't have
Yeah.
nothing to do with that 4.29.
Yeah, no, that
That's
kid,
all. I'm just saying for me, that don't impress me that much because
Yeah,
I see guys. I don't know what Jamal Chase probably ran. He ran no 4.3.
And that kid from Kentucky was probably the most impressive kid I saw out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He ran a 4.3 too, I think. And had like a 43-inch vertical.
Yeah.
The cornerback.
But did you see the offensive lineman? 6'4", 300 and
Or ran like a 5'1" or something like that.
4'9".
4'9", yeah.
6'4", 334 or something like that. Ran a 4.91. And then there's some other guys on there, 6'4", 230. They didn't run no but I think the fastest line was like 4'8" something, but but this guy weighing 50 pounds.
Man,
A 4'8", 4'9". Give me the guy running 4'9", weigh 50 pounds more.
Yeah, I saw a linebacker. I think a big DN or somebody run a 4.3.
Yeah.
Or a high 4.4. Yeah, that's what I like about the combine. And the 40, I say this: at DN and linebacker, it translates. That speed translates. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Sideline to sideline.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I mean, it is overrated. A receiver is very overrated. Like you said, Jerry Rice ran a 4.6. T.O. wasn't just burning like that.
No.
Tom Brady at his age
Mike
now,
Irving sure wasn't burning.
Tom Brady at 46, or whatever he is right now, ran a faster 40 than he did at the combine.
Yeah.
It's like Tom.
He was probably because Tom ran 5'2" or something at the combine, didn't he?
Yeah, he probably got that test. He got that T in him.
And
Look
then
at that T doctor.
what probably happened in the combine, Tom was a 5th round draft choice. He nervous. He ain't got no hype. He a little nervous, but now he ain't got no. He relaxed now, Tom.
Yeah. So also Jackson Dart put on a good show out there at the combine, that Ole Miss quarterback, man. So he climbed up the board. Like I said, Will Howard, they say he fell down the board. They say Cam Ward. Cam Ward. I was thinking about Charlie Ward when I said that, but Cam Ward climbed up the board. You know,
He didn't throw or nothing, did he?
No.
So how he climb up the board? He didn't do
his
nothing.
interviews, they just the way they critique people, man.
Yeah.
They said it should do it his falling out of the top 10. Some people say.
Yeah, and that's good for Shador.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to
Because
go
you're
to
a better team.
For sure.
That's good because this is the whole thing. Man, once people start nitpicking and not liking you and finding reasons, and it ain't got nothing to do with Shador.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it does now because you Deion Sanders' son.
Oh, for sure. And
it's
he was
just-
calling
that's
that
the
out,
same.
man.
Yeah. You know, it's certain people just not going to get the love that they ever deserve.
For sure.
You know, people like Deion
Unfortunately.
Sanders, LeBron James, all of them, they don't never get the love they deserve.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I love LeBron.
But this is the whole thing. I'm going to tell you, this is the whole thing. First thing, they need to quit comparing LeBron James, because this is what I do know. LeBron James is a better small forward than Michael Jordan.
Small forward?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So why you comparing him to a guard?
Because he's a guard.
Yeah, Michael Jordan is a guard.
So is LeBron.
No.
I mean,
no,
that's
yeah.
how, I mean,
He
he
handled
came
the ball.
in the league. I remember on the game, they used to,
You know.
have him listed as he was never a small forward, though, on the game.
On what game?
2K. He was a point guard.
But I think
Or a shooting guard.
when he lined up with Mario Chalmers, D Wade,
Yep.
Chris Bosh,
Yep.
and I think it was small forward.
Yeah, that's three. That's three.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So I don't care about 2K, but
No,
what he
he
actually
was
did.
the one. He was the one. Well,
No, he's a
Chalmers was
point
the two.
forward.
Chalmers was the two,
No,
wasn't he?
Chalmers is a one. D Wade
Did
is
he
a
run
two.
point?
D Wade is a two.
Thomas just brought the ball up and passed it. He wasn't doing too much else.
That's what point is, bringing up passing. I mean, I'm just saying, so we gotta realize all this stuff is just for the media, but for real people, man, that's why I can't compare these guys,
Yeah.
because they didn't play against each other and all
Yeah,
that
no
stuff.
doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
No, you
hard
can't.
to.
I mean,
Let me see. Mike T, what's going down? Big dog, speed kills, huh?
Oh yeah.
Game speed versus combine speed. Man, there's an absolutely.
That's what I'm saying right now.
That hat on,
Game
you put that
speed
shoulder pads,
and combine
that
speed,
extra
like I
weight
said.
that extra weight on you, man. Yeah. Boys gonna be running, but boys don't wear pads no more.
Yeah. Go look at it, like I say, speed kill, but I ain't seen nobody catch CD even at a 4.50. I ain't seen nobody catch CD.
Yeah.
I see CD going deep all the time and with a 4.5.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Because first
I
thing,
see CD catching 5-yard routes and taking it to the house.
it does. Well, ain't nobody catching it.
Because that can't throw deep.
Ain't nobody catching it.
We saw that. That boy
Yeah.
threw 40 yards.
Yeah, ain't nobody catching him. It
No,
don't matter
nobody.
how you get down there.
Yeah, for sure.
But
man, CD would. Hey,
I ain't never seen nobody.
I'm a CD
I-
fan. That boy
I
got
haven't
the
ever
8-8
seen
on.
nobody. They say Jerry Rice slow. I ain't never seen nobody catch Jerry Rice. And I
Hey,
seen
man.
Jerry Rice catch 10-yard slant and run 60, 70 yards, and ain't no seen nobody catching
Hey,
that.
man, we
nobody,
all-
including Deion
hey.
Sanders, got behind him and couldn't catch him.
You
But
been
he's
you
slow.
been chased by a dog. You know what I'm saying? Ran from
First off, like I said, combine speed.
running
and-
scared, dog. Is
Hey.
a different type of thing.
Combine speed and football speed
Flop
is
and
way different.
scared is
Yeah.
two different things.
Hey. And I'm gonna tell you like this: Jerry Rice might have just been good instead of scared.
Jerry Rice just want to get touched, man. When I say scared, you don't want to get touched. You know, that boy want to get touched.
Yeah,
Jerry
well,
Rice was cold blooded, man. But number one receiver of all time. I'm gonna take a call. Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
anyways, we're gonna keep this train rolling.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we had nothing else to talk about on that topic right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Shout out Jimmy Horn and LaJohntay Western, man, going out there doing what they had to do. Looking forward to seeing Travis. He announced he plans to play receiver and cornerback. You know what I mean? So the Patriots said they think he's the top receiver and the top cornerback. So we're gonna see. That's a very interesting situation that's taking place with Travis Hunter. Looking forward to seeing where he goes, man. If he don't go number one, that's gonna be wild to me.
Who was that?
Travis Hunter. That's the best football player in the nation, right?
Yeah.
I don't know one better.
But this is the thing. I doubt very seriously Travis go number one.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing.
It's usually where number one go though, right? When you're the best football player in the nation.
No.
You
It's
should
a
go
lot
num-
of it's a
you should
lot
go
of
number one. If you're the best.
there's a lot of people that was the best football players didn't go number one.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing. You go.
I mean, but
you go with the player that you think can turn your franchise around.
Or the first player outside of a quarterback.
Yeah, he might be the first player
be the first
outside of a quarterback. Yeah, because this is the thing. A quarterback. I don't care how good a receiver and a DB is. It's hard for a receiver or defensive back to turn your team around or to carry your team. It's just hard from that position that he played. Yeah. That's just my opinion. I think it's hard for a receiver to now, like Michael Irving, he was the heartbeat of the Cowboy, but he had some other pieces that could, his passion and all that rubbed off on other people. But Michael Irving, without a good quarterback and a good receiver, might not have been Michael Irving.
So this is what I'm saying, though. Huh? Like, do you? For the Giants, for instance, right?
I take Cam Ward. I take a quarterback. You need a quarterback.
But this is what I'm saying, though. Do you? Because there's gonna be more quarterbacks that come out. I can't think of the quarterbacks that are gonna be good next year.
Yes.
But do you take a talent like Travis Hunter? That's very different. A generational talent like Travis Hunter. Do you take him number one and address your quarterback situation in free agency and maybe bring on an Aaron Rodgers? We already said want to go to the Giants, right?
Which is going to be for
sign him for a 3-year deal, which allow and he already knows you're going to draft a quarterback next year to start to, or maybe sign him to a 2-year deal.
Well, first off, you got to look at it like this: is Cam Ward and Shador pretty much better than anybody coming out next year? That's what you got to put that against. If Cam Ward is better than anybody you think is coming out next year, I take Cam Ward because like I said, for me,
Kevin Jennings coming out next year.
Jennings,
and then you also got Quinn Ewers. You can get a Quinn Ewers later in the draft.
Quinn Ewers didn't do shit at UT. Why I won't take him?
He did more than Daniel Jones did in North Carolina, and you took him.
Who?
Daniel Jones.
Oh, I wouldn't have took Daniel Jones either. No, I didn't take him to Giants. But I'm just saying now. I'm just saying.
Just saying, if you the Giants, like that's
and I don't think I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna take a quarterback over a receiver. See, this is the thing. When San Francisco took Jerry Rice, y'all already had Joe Montana.
Yeah.
But it's hard. You take a Travis, you ain't got nobody to give him the ball this coming year.
Unless you bring in an Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers didn't get nobody the ball last year, so
he didn't have a bad season last year.
He old. Yeah. So your bad season is finna come more regular than they did when you was young. That's all I'm saying. I'm not doing it. I'm taking a quarterback.
You gonna maybe sign a Sam Darnold, who just had a good season in Minnesota, and they moving on to their young buck.
I'm gonna draft a quarterback.
I'm just saying, to get
if I draft Cam Ward or Shador, I got a good quarterback for the next 10, 12 years.
You feel I think I can. Both of them. You gotta have extreme confidence in both of those guys.
This is the thing. I think I could get a. This is all depends on what the general manager thinks. If I think Cam Ward is a halfway generational quarterback, say a 5 or 6 year quarterback, I am going to take him because I think me personally, I think that I can get a receiver closer to Travis Hunter than I can a top level quarterback.
Man, so see, what I'm thinking I would do, especially after this showing in the draft and saying that he's falling or whatever, I'm taking Travis number 1. And I'm banking on the fact that I can get Will Howard with that first pick in number 2. And if not him, I'm getting the next best quarterback.
But they might not be good enough. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm just saying I'm not gonna draft. All I can say is like this here. There has, if it has been, let me know. I have never seen a team build a team around a receiver or a DB.
Well, first of all,
I haven't.
Yeah, no doubt. But I'm saying, like, first of all, like, if I'm New York and I'm looking at the quarterback, I'm looking up at Buffalo and looking at this dude do what he's doing in them elements up there. Like, we in the same demographic, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's a cookie cutter league. If I'm the Giants or the Jets, I'm going at the wheelhouse. Like, that's what I'm telling you. What I'm saying. 6'5", big running quarterback that can throw that thing. Got a rock. Like, I'm going at the wheelhouse. I'm a big quarterback.
But if you're the Giants,
if I'm the Giants,
you're the Giants, I thought you were gonna take Shador. I mean, take Travis.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking Travis, and I'm banking on the fact I could take Will Howard in the next round. That's what I'm doing.
Well, this is what they say here. They say 6 to 7 quarterbacks going in the first round. Will Howard gonna be one of them 6 to 7.
So they did say 6 or 7 gonna be.
Yeah, they say that.
Okay.
They say a lot of quarterbacks going in the first round.
Wow.
That's what they saying right now.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just saying. It's just all I'm saying is that I have never seen a team build their team around a wide receiver. You have had great wide receivers, but I've never seen a team build a team around a wide receiver. And I'm just saying because that's a hard position to build your team around.
No doubt.
RDB, even if it's the same guy, it's hard to build your team around those two positions.
For sure.
You can build a team around.
If you don't have somebody that can get the ball to him,
you can actually build your team around an edge rusher.
Yeah.
If he's a very elite. And you can build your team around a quarterback. I mean, you can.
Now I don't know if he's still on the contract, but they did have Tyrod Taylor on the bench.
Yeah.
And I can live with that. I can live with Tyrod Taylor starting and get Travis Hunter. I can live with that.
Okay. Okay. But Tyrod Taylor already been in the league 12, 15 years.
Yeah, but he's been. I mean, he got the biggest lawsuit. Like he could file the hugest lawsuit ever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, even if he on his way out, he ain't no stabilization.
He's still fresh though.
But this is the thing: if you can get a franchise quarterback,
concussions.
When you can get a franchise quarterback, you better get one.
Oh, no doubt.
If you think Cam Waters should do as a franchise quarterback, you better get one, and because you can get some good, you can get a receiver better than you can get a franchise quarterback.
Anything crazy.
That's what I think. That's just me. That's just me.
Cuzzo, happy belated birthday, brother. What's going down, man? Cuzzo in here, Ben Smith in here. What's going down? Breaking news: Las Vegas Raiders have re-signed defensive end Max Crosby to a 3-year, $106.5 million extension. Wow. So they set numbers for, so Michael waiting.
Yeah.
Michael looking at these numbers. Retired too soon. Let me see. Max Crosby agreed to a 3-year, $106 million extension for the Raiders. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that makes sense, though. That boy cold-blooded, man.
But this is the whole thing.
Remind me of old buddy out the program, too. Like I mentioned with Goldberg, man. You remind me of old buddy. And Remy's off of a whole other movie. It's Latimer that I was talking about out the program.
Yeah.
Let me correct myself, man. But Remy's off of that was a skinhead off of higher learning. But I was talking about the program. Yeah, that combine stats don't mean. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that combine so way overrated, man. You know, cause I've got this new saying. I see a lot of guys great against air. You can pass against air. You can throw against air. What he said?
Ben Smith said, "What are your thoughts on John Cena turning heel on WWE?"
Turning what?
Heel. He went bad. He went to the dark side. Brock told him, he said, "Give me your soul, dog." You know what I'm saying?
Man, John Cena stopped that, man.
He turned on his homie, man.
You know, get out of here. You know, that's all for sure. But John Cena don't even fit the bad guy role. Yeah. He's not a good bad guy.
No, it didn't look right.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't a good bad guy. He just certain guys.
That's how we felt about Shawn Michaels when he went to NWO back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
But Shawn Michaels already was kind of irritating, so it's easy to,
yeah,
you know, I'm just saying to figure out.
No, he was irritating the women, not the dudes.
John Cena done passed himself off as Junior Captain America.
The good guy, yeah,
the good guy. Now you can't. You ain't that dude.
Bad, so I mean, what I say that out loud? No, we good.
I mean, you know, John Cena just don't. His persona and the way he come off, he's just not a bad guy type to me, you know.
Yeah, man. No, that's pretty funny though. Yeah, that's pretty funny. No, America's great. Man.
Was that Trip say what?
if they take Travis. Let me see.
I mean, they
appreciate it, Mike T. Hey man, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate the subscription, big homie.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, share the show, bro. You know this is an organic situation, and if this is anybody's first time out here, man, watching us, man, it's me and my aunt, man. That's how we get down.
Yeah.
We just had good conversations, man. Great vibes in the building for everybody, man. You know, it's all love. You know, if you see something, say something. Please feel free to speak about whatever, man, and we will talk about it. You know, and everything is inviting, man. John Cena is whack, but you know. I got a young buck that used to love that dude, man.
Oh, I used to like John Cena too when he was on the good side.
Yeah.
But as a bad guy, nah, he just don't fit the mold.
Hey, man, the only bad dude that I like, because I can never tell if he was good or bad, but he was still my favorite, was Sting.
Well, Sting was
And Sting live around here too.
Yeah. Sting was. I think I put Sting on the good guy side because he fought more bad guy. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but he was on NWO too now.
Yeah, well, you know, NWO. They went both back and forth. They fight. One thing,
Vince
NWO
McMahon was putting us on game 20 years ago.
Yeah, NWO. This one thing I liked about NWO.
It's just black and white.
They fought.
That's what NWO was.
They fought everybody. Good, bad, whatever. That's what I would say about NWO.
Yeah.
So I can kind of roll with NWO. And you know, it's some bad guys that are, you know, because actually some of my favorite wrestlers. I mean. Man, Randy Macho Man Savage was kind of halfway a bad guy.
Man, Macho
That's my
Man.
dude.
Ooh, yeah. Well, you know Mean Gene.
And you know, the thing about Macho, you know, Macho.
Who do you think you are?
You know, Macho be shaking, eyes get big, all that. So Macho, you know, Macho. And then, you know, Ric Flair. Ric Flair was halfway a good and bad guy.
Hey,
you know,
man,
Ric Flair. You know, walking in them gators and limousines, and ride with queens and all.
What's up? Hey man, people ravishing Rick Rude, man.
Oh yeah, that's a
You know what I'm saying? Boy, hit you with the whoo, hit him in the middle of the ring with it, you know.
Hey, and then Jake the Snake Robert.
Hey,
all them dudes, man.
That boy down there killed Andre the Giant for real. When he saw that snake come out on them boys. Giant scary, that snake.
So all them guys, they were on the line because those guys fought everybody.
Bam, bam, Bigelow.
Good guy. Hey.
Earthquake. Hey, don't get me started, dog.
Hey, what's
Coco
that?
BY.
Oh yeah. Hey, don't. Big Kamala.
Kamala, yeah. Yeah.
You know, I like them all.
Yeah,
I like them all. The Iron Sheik, all of them.
The Vonairs for sure. The Freebirds for sure.
Oh yeah, the Freebirds was bad boys.
Yeah, them with the heels.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's good times around here, man. We love it all, bro.
Hey man, I love sports, man. You can't miss me on those sports.
Oh, that pimp. I know you talking about. Yeah, bro. I can't think. And he was another character before he was a pimp, bro.
Oh,
he was like a sheik or something like that. But,
I can't think of. I can't think of his name.
Legion of Doom or something like that. I think he was part of Legion of Doom before he became the pimp, bro. Yeah,
no, Legion of Doom was
hell yeah.
Was Hawk and Animal.
Oh no, yeah. Not Legion of Doom. Not Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
The Road Warriors became Legion of Doom.
Yeah. The Road Warriors.
Nation of Domination.
Yeah,
that's who it was.
And then you had the Steiner brothers. Then you had the Steiner brothers. And then what I used to like.
Hey, like about Nation of Domination and the Hawaiian.
What I used to like about the Road Warriors when their Animal be talking.
Hardy boy, yeah, Jeff Hardy.
Animal be talking, then all of a sudden he just reach over. You tell him, Hulk, slap Hulk on it.
Boy had that. Animal had that Mohawk. Hawk had them too.
Actually,
wore them shoulder pads.
Actually, you know his son played in the league.
Hawk.
Hawk, yeah.
AJ Hawk.
What's his? No.
Had the spikes on his shoulders.
His name started with an S or something. He played linebacker for Denver.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. I can't call his real name, but I know him as Hawk.
Don't get me started on the wrestling.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. Because I go all the way back to Fritz Von Erich, the Kozak brothers and all that way. Duke Hill, Mookie. Yeah. Not the Von Erich brothers, their dad at Fritz.
Fritz Von Erich, man. Yeah, you already know what it is.
Jimmy Superfly Snooker and all them, yeah. But anyway.
Godfather, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But hey, you know, we're gonna keep this train rolling, man. We got one more topic, man. Oh, that's the wrong.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
But this one is the right one. So I can't even really see the lineup. But they came out with the all-time Texas Rangers team. Okay. And this is Bleacher Report came out with this. And they did it for every team in Major League Baseball. And it's just fun to look and see who they included. And I think they got this wrong. I don't think they got it
No,
right.
they usually get it wrong.
But, you know, for the all-time Texas Rangers lineup, batting lineup, at DH they got Michael Young. Shortstop they got A-Rod. They got Josh Hamilton in center field. They have Adrian Beltre at third. Now, Josh Hamilton,
So
I
far,
got no problem with Josh.
Yeah, they got problem.
I got no problem with none of them, really. We're going to see about that. No, I got no problem with none of those. I don't know. Well, A-Rod might be the only one I got a problem with. I don't really consider him a Ranger. I think Michael Young would be the best shortstop. And I think we could put somebody else there at DH. But we'll talk about that in a second. Mark Teixeira first base. I'm cool with that. Actually, at second base, I would not. Pudge, absolutely. I mean, that's nobody can argue. He's the greatest catcher ever to play the game. You know, as far as I'm concerned. Can you argue with that?
Pudge Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say okay.
Hey.
I'm gonna say okay right now.
He the greatest Odyssey player.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no pop time like that. Like the percentage of guys he threw out of second base was crazy. And then he could hit. And then everybody know the iconic. He held on to the ball and won that World Series with the Marlins.
What Carter
Yeah,
Fish
but
had?
they couldn't throw him out like Pudge.
They might not come. Them dudes can play.
No, they can
I
play.
mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying.
But Pudge, I believe, had a better batting average and better catching.
It might be. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say okay.
Carter Fish, one of my favorites too. Johnny Bench.
I'm saying yeah. Johnny Bench.
Yeah, Johnny Bench. Charles Johnson, even with the Marlins, was one of my favorite catchers. Like I love him. AJ Brzezinski was cold. My boy out in San Francisco recently, Buster Posey was cold. Like I love, there's some catchers that could go.
Oh yeah, some catches that could go. That's why I said.
Some catchers that could go. But Pudge was that dude.
Yeah, Pudge was up there. But the only thing that those guys got on Pudge is they probably won a World Series and he did.
Oh, he did though.
Who was that?
Pudge.
With who?
The Marlins.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's what I was talking about. The iconic guy.
Yeah. When he went down there with the he did.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
With the Marlins.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Pudge was that dude, man. So I was when I made All-Stars when I was the second year ever played baseball. When I was 9 years old, I got number 7.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna say just for me, my guy Johnny Bench, and that's
Johnny
for a
Bench,
personal reason.
straight up.
Yeah, because that's that Cincinnati Red, the big red machine.
Oh yeah.
Them boys were going in, them boys were fed.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not saying he better than Pudge. I'm saying for me, that's my favorite catcher.
Yeah.
And Johnny Bench.
Yeah,
And Carter
no
Fish
Carter
is
Fish was
probably up there.
Also,
Pudge is too.
I won
Pudge.
number 72 my next All-Star game because of Carson Fish.
And it's
You know what I'm saying?
it's a couple other catchers I gotta jog my. I mean, but no, I'm not saying they better than Pudge.
Yeah.
I'm just saying these are my favorite.
Yeah.
That don't mean they better. And this is the thing. I'll say like this: Pudge probably had a high throwing guys out still in second, but they might have tried Pudge more than they did Johnny Bench.
They shouldn't have. How you doing, IT fan?
All right, thank you.
Yes, man.
We'll get you. No, we'll get it down, sir. Thank you.
Yes, man. Thank you. Yeah, man.
man.
So, but yeah, man. So this Rangers team, then we got Ian Kinsler. I don't believe I would have put Mark McLemore at second base. Possibly even Curtis Wilkinson at second base. Because Curtis was more utility guy. He played second, short, and third.
Yeah.
And he get hit is the thing. So that's So Ian Kinsler was cool, but I wasn't really, I'm not a hook barrel guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a hook barrel guy.
Yeah.
I like true hitting to all fields. I'm not really a hook barrel guy. He had a few Oppo home runs, but he was more of a hook. He looking to just pull that thing. Yeah. That's Ian Kinsler right there. Yeah. Trying to get that mug out the yard right there. Nelson Cruz in right field, I'm cool with it. Possibly. Adolis Garcia, I'm cool with it. Possibly. Two people I don't see here that I would really like to see here would be Julio Franco and Ruben Sierra. Juan Gonzalez is another one.
I'm gonna say, I mean, you know, for the old Rangers, they might not have won like that, but
I'd actually put Juan Gonzalez in left field.
You know,
no doubt.
As all-time Rangers, and then it might have been a lot to do with popularity and all that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm surprised they didn't have Toby Harrell or Al Oliver on that.
Man.
I mean, you know, you got
Oda McDowell is an honorable mention too. With Steve Bouchel on that thing.
Yeah, you know, you got some Rangers that had some guys.
Yeah.
You know, and Al Oliver was Al Oliver hitting that thing, man.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Yeah,
so
man.
I mean, that's just, you know.
Yeah. No doubt.
But I ain't saying that list is wrong or anything. But I was just expecting to see. I was expecting to see a couple of older Rangers on there.
You got to have Juan Gonzalez on that list.
Yeah.
You got to have Juan Gonzalez on that list.
Yeah, you sure do.
Rafael Palmeiro at first base is, you know, that's arguable with Marcus Teixeira as well.
Well, you know what that's all about.
It's all good. Yeah. Adrian Beltre was, you know, part of that investigation too.
Yeah, he tested positive.
In Seattle,
yeah, he tested positive.
Yeah, so you know, and Alex Rodriguez is on this list that was, you know, suspended a couple times.
Yeah, A-Rod, yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, Rafael Palmeiro is, I think I'd rather have Rafi at first base.
See, man, Rafi, because one thing, he going to hit 300.
Man,
he going to hit 300. Hey,
that boy got that stroke, boy, that lefty. Got that stroke, man.
He's smooth. He's sweet at that plate, too, man.
So
there's a couple of names that I thought might be on there.
Bleacher Report, holler at your boy next time y'all want to do something like this.
Yeah,
I'll get you right, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'll get you right. Y'all halfway there. Y'all got some good ones. And absolutely, who you got pictured is the greatest hitter I've ever seen come through here, Josh Hamilton. My boy cracked out, though. But, you know, he was. But, hey, man, everybody got what they, you know, it is. Hey, I ain't judging you, Josh. You know what I'm saying? Your environment shaped you. It is what it is, dog. You can ball.
Yeah, that's your life, Josh.
That's your life. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Ain't got nothing to do with it.
But you were the greatest hitter, bro, I've ever seen come through Arlington, Texas since I've been born. And you went through a lot of other places and showed out, like that All-Star game in New York. You didn't win the Derby, but you stole the show.
Yeah.
But anyways, on to IMO. You know what I'm saying? Favorite part of the show. Let's get it in. What you got for the people today in IMO,
I'm gonna talk to the Mavs fans.
Uh-oh.
In my opinion, the Mavs fans gotta calm down, man.
Yeah.
You know, Luka is gone now. You know, and that's the business side of sports, man. You know, fans are looking at it from the personal side and all that, but from the business side, you gotta look at it like the Mavericks did, you know, and business-wise, it might have been a good move, but fan base-wise, but this is the thing that the Mavericks knew that if Luka don't leave now, in 5 or 6 years, he'll be gone anyway. So we got to start preparing for the future, because if we give Luka all the money, 300-something million, they weren't going to be able to get Luka a lot of help. And then now, Luka is going to another team. We just got to move on, and we got to hope that Nico Harris? Or,
yeah.
I've almost finna call him Nico Ryan. I don't know what
My boy Nico
Harris.
Neal.
He has been a good general manager.
Boy, say Luka wasn't good with the coach.
we gotta hope that he know what he's doing in the long run. Because actually, up until the Kyrie injury, and the Mavericks still had a very good chance. And I think right now that I didn't hear that AD wasn't coming back until after Kyrie got hurt. So now you ain't got no sense, and like they say, wasting AD, wearing him down, getting him hurt for later. So in the long run, if Kyrie can rehab from this injury and be 95% of the player that he is now, and you get all our guys back and they can stay healthy for the next 2-3 years, the Mavericks got a very good chance. But all this is based on if, you know, just like everything else is based on if. if Luka go to the Lakers and can replicate some of the things that LeBron James has already done, because that's his hero, the Lakers will be fine. But if he don't, so all this stuff is based on if. And this is the thing, Mavericks fans, just calm down. The Mavericks, I can't remember what year the Mavericks was established, but I think it was in the early 80s.
I believe, I think you're right.
You know, so
late 70s, one or two.
So
Early
you know,
80s,
I think it was the early 80s because I'm not sure, but anyway, the Mavericks. This is what a lot of people don't know. The Mavericks went to 2 Western Conference Finals and lost to the Lakers. Wow. So the Mavericks have had a good team. They have built several good teams. They built the Rolando Blackman, Brad Davis, Mark Aguirre Mavericks. Tarpley. Tarpley, and then they built the Dirk Nowitzki. Ain't got to call no more names. Beside that, Jason Kidd and all them Mavericks. And then they built these Mavericks, all championship caliber teams. So, you know, we just got to keep the faith that they'll build another championship caliber team. But we got to calm down, quit taking the caskets, quit crying, quit bringing the flowers, because Luka is gone to Los Angeles. And we got to get over it, and we got to move on to the next phase.
Gotta move on, man.
And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, what it is. Pick up your big boy britches, and the Mavericks came here in 1980.
1980. Okay, I said early 80s. I wasn't, I wasn't sure.
1980.
1980.
Great opinion right there, by the way. What I like to say is, to my fans of Major League Baseball here in the Dallas DFW Metroplex, North Texas, all around Texas, actually, the entire Texas, all you Houston Astro fans, come over to the good side. All right, no reason to root for those disastros, those cheaters and things like that. Come to the good side over here, even though we got cheaters too. I guess, yeah, we just cheated in a different way back in the day. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at, prepare, buckle up like you're on Mr. Freeze, the Batman ride. Bring it down, lock in. Make sure you're going to stay locked and loaded for this season, man. As long as we can kill this injury bug before this Maverick season ends. These Texas Rangers, primed and ready for another World Series championship. Got Jacob deGrom, statistically the greatest pitcher ever in the history of baseball. Coming back this year, looking good already. Picked up, we already know about Corey Seager and, Marcus Semien and, the other guys we already got on the squad. We already know about these guys. This offseason we added Devontae Adams. He started over Devontae in high school at wide receiver. We added Jock Peterson to the squad. We added Jake Berger, who hits the most line drives per at bat in the league, which is a pretty solid statistic to go by. I mean, that boy hitting the ball quite often. Hard. You know what I'm saying? We got some, and I think he's going to hit like 40 or 50 bombs this year. Just letting you know right now. I'm going to call that Jake Berger for the 40 or 50 bombs this year. You know what that means? It's going to open it up for Adolis. It's going to open it up for Corey. It's going to open it up for these boys, man. Y'all get ready for these Texas Rangers, man. Another run. I wish we could get Chapman back. It's my guy. But hey, get ready, boy. Strap in. Texas Rangers coming. Spring training is underway. Let's get it. How about them Rangers, baby? That's in my opinion this week.
So what you telling the Rangers fans to do is let their tray up.
Yeah.
Let the seat up in the upright position.
Yes, sir.
And buckle up their seatbelt.
Yes, sir.
Because get ready for a little turbulence. Because it's gonna be some socking and rocking going on.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm telling them to gird up their loin, huh?
Hey, don't be soft in your undergarments. Gird up your loin.
Telling y'all to gird up your loins now. Get ready for this season.
Hey.
It's gonna start a little slow because we're getting to know each other. Getting the new bucks in the outfield. But we still got some of the old bucks in the outfield. It's gonna be a fun season to get ready for it, man. I'm calling it right now. Texas Rangers.
So
World
who the
Series
Rangers
champion.
manager?
Bruce Bochy.
I told you, man.
The mad scientist, dog.
Yeah, Bruce Bochy. And when you see Bruce with that stubble on his face and his eyes all red, because he been staying up studying baseball.
Yes, sir. Looking at the lineup.
He ain't been hanging out with all.
Nah.
He been studying.
Looking at the lineup, trying to figure out how to get this boy going right here and how to get all 25 of these boys going right
Because
here.
Uncle Bruce Bochy is the same age.
Yeah, man.
So he ain't been hanging with all. He been studying baseball when he looked like that.
Hey, man. Hey. Cocaine Josh Hamilton.
Hey.
Hey, Nelson Cruz was on that list too. That boy
Hey.
failed a drug test. So
Say,
I
man,
don't know
that's a
why they
lie.
let my boy Rafael Palmeiro off the list. On Ruben Sierra.
Yeah, well,
Julio
you know
Franco.
how it go. They're going to always blame somebody. And this is the whole thing about
I tell you who ain't gonna be on the list, Jose Canseco. He can stay in Oakland on their list.
Jose ain't going to never be on no list ever.
Yeah, he's the first snitch.
And he made sure that.
Yeah.
He made sure that he don't.
Wrote books,
Yeah.
reality TV, interviews, everything.
Snitching on everybody.
Everybody, man. But I'm glad he did it though.
No, but I'm saying like this. This is the whole thing. You can't believe nothing Jose say because this is the thing. Jose going down, he want to take somebody with him.
Oh yeah.
Jose is a crab in a barrel.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's the biggest crab in a barrel. Everybody try to go up. No, he pull him right back down. You know, just because you go down, Jose, go down by yourself, man. Don't try to take everybody with you.
Yeah, man. No.
Because we don't like you like that no way.
And attention whore.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anyways, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. And y'all know what it, man. It's about that time, y'all.
It's about that time.
But I done had such a good time, I done lost myself in it. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We had a great time, man, talking a few sports, man. We try to bring it to you every week, man. If you're new to the show, again, hit that subscribe button. Hit
that like button. And then share it with somebody else that like sports and technology. We've been on sports. We haven't had our tech guy in a while.
Yeah.
But we're going to get him back too.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in today, man. Had a great time. Love it. We'll be back probably this weekend for a watch party, man. We'll see what's popping. I don't know what's going down boxing-wise. I think it might be something. I saw Rolly and I saw a press conference with Rolly and Lil Ryan Garcia this weekend. So we'll see what's popping, man. But yeah, y'all have a great. What you say? Yes, sir. Looking for a trip. We're looking for it. Hey, we'll be back next Wednesday sometime around noon. We're gonna holler at y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your week.